What's up, guys? Welcome back to Naruto D&D. As always, I am your host. With us, we have Travis as Silas.
Yo.
Nick as Kozukai.
Hello.
Erica as Lane.
Hello.
And Mike as Takashi.
What's up? That's a sweet country accent.
Because of Guy, I always like to pronounce Kakashi, Kakashi. Because of you being Takashi.
He's from Tennessee.
Alright, so I meant to do this in the last episode, but I forgot to. I'm going to add a quick clarification for anyone who gets mad about this. In my discussion about the Nine Tails and Kushina, I implied that she was made the Nine Tails host as a baby, but it actually covered in the anime that happened later, so it doesn't actually change anything, but yeah, there's that. In case anyone just throws me under the bus.
Yeah, when this ends up getting real popular and we're like now world famous, world stars.
Yeah, you know, when fucking... Who's the writer of it? Kishimoto?
I don't know.
Dude,
once he puts us into the dub, like, when Funimation picks this up and puts us into the dub, great.
Yeah, when Kishimoto comes to me and visits and says, "All right, so what the fuck was that with Kushina and Nine Tails?" I'm gonna, I've got my base covered.
GG. Episode, you better reference whatever episode this is.
Episode 78.
Are you serious?
No, I'm pulling that out of my ass.
GG.
So there's that little clarification. Shout out to Kishimoto, by the way. Alright, so quick recap. Team went to the Cloud Village and arrived at the Raikage Mansion. Owari was forced to give up his Kiba swords, and the rest of the team was sent to test themselves worthy of the jutsu that they sought after. After an encounter with the former Raikage A and the Eight Tails Jinchuriki B, they were taught the technique. Then after leaving the village, the team heads west and encounters 3 Jinchuriki with the desire to kill Owari. Owari fought and defeated them single-handedly and continued to insult them excessively. The team now continues their journey.
I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Did you expect to lose your swords?
I half expected it. I was curious if anyone would betray me.
Mike?
That wasn't betrayal.
It was a taste of betrayal, you fucking whore.
They were his swords.
If I wasn't lagging out at that time and I was able to listen and speak, I would have said the same shit Mike said.
Right. But in any case,
I'll tell you, this is your justification. You wouldn't have gotten that jutsu if you didn't betray Owari.
Pretty much. I mean, I saw it coming. But I do have a separate question now.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever clarify the actual technique?
No.
You said you were going to look over it. All right.
Yes.
I
meant to do it before this session. To be completely honest, I forgot. But it won't be necessary for this session.
All right.
But what if I want to stop Lane's eyes from working?
I don't have this map, do I? Shit.
What was that?
We don't need it.
We don't need nothing. I don't need you.
Let's get off this map at least and go to the new map.
Well, you see, that's the thing, is where we currently are going, there isn't a map for. Or at least I removed it from this one. It's on the previous D&D page. But it really doesn't matter enough. I probably still have the image here, and I can just throw it over. Yeah.
What if I want to die on this mission?
Well, if you die in here, then fucking kill yourself in real life.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
That's because you won't die here. So, you are now all passing through the land of sound. And Owari brings up, I have some business in the hidden sound village. How about we go there next?
Sounds good.
No complaints.
Alright. So y'all go to the hidden sound village. You arrive at the village. It's got a whole bunch of, those strange-looking individuals, just terrible-looking creatures, some of them. But they've got great personality. Keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah, we've been here already once, haven't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Owari leads you all to the Odokage mansion, the Sound Kage mansion. And you arrive, greeted with his advisor, the purple-haired woman, Guren. She leads you into the Odokage's room, blah, blah, blah. And Owari begins to speak. He goes, "Hello, Odokage. I'm here as a matter of courtesy. You may have already been made aware, but just in case, I'd like to let you know that I'm now the Seven-Tails Jinchuriki." The Odokage smiles and speaks softly back. "Thank you for your honesty, Owari. I am already aware. Are things going well with you two? Sometimes the host and tailed beast inside don't get along so well." Owari confidently responds, "We're working together just fine. Just fine. We had an understanding of each other before the sealing process, so it was much easier. I'm glad to hear it. Well,
All of a sudden, the warrior turns into the Seven Tails, and she's like, "Bullshit!" And she turns back to warrior.
Owari goes, "Well, that is all I'm here for, just a matter of formality. We shall be off." At which point Guren, his assistant, speaks. He goes, "I will walk them out, Lord Okage." As you're all walking out of the mansion, Guren is walking alongside you, and she begins to speak. "You aren't allowed to return here, Owari. You aren't welcome in this village."
What about us?
Because you are all fine. Only your sensei isn't. At which point, Owari just kind of smiles and goes, "And why is that exactly? Orochimaru's influence is strong, and I won't risk the Odokage by having you around. You've killed thousands." Owari, still walking with a skip in his step. "I won't take that from you, Guren. You worked under Orochimaru far longer than I did. I spelled 'did' as 'dead' right there for some reason. And you're willing to and you were willing to die for him."
Far longer than I did.
As I changed and left him behind and my old life, and I did it all for Yukimaru. You've done everything for yourself, just like he did. That's the difference between us." And Owari just continuing his smiling, common behavior. "Be careful, Guren. You don't want me as an enemy. And it's worth noting one last thing. I'm far stronger than Orochimaru is, and soon I might be just as immortal." So Guren stops in her place. And then Owari just kind of turns and chuckles because it's a joke, Guren. At least the immortality is. But don't threaten me again.
I'm
Ever.
gonna look at a warrior with my mouth gaping open, my eyes wide. Immortal.
This looks just a joke.
No
It's
one's
just
laughing.
a prank, bro!
There it is. There it is, Owari. Yeah. Just like I took that knife and stabbed you one time. Remember that? That was a prank.
GG.
He never actually stabbed you.
He was damn near close.
He almost killed you.
Multiple times.
That time in
One time,
particular.
Moving on.
So, moving on, you're all kind of walking out of the stand village. He goes, "Now, if you all have any shopping or anything you need to do while you're here, take care of it. There's an informant I need to talk to about finding something of interest for us all. So feel free to do what you need to do or come with me. It's not a private matter at all."
Well, I need to go and check something out here. I'm gonna go off on my own.
Okay. Silas?
I'll follow Ari.
All right. Takashi?
I'm gonna follow Kozu Jim.
Cozy Jim?
Okay.
You don't know I'm cozy.
I know. I'm just gonna say. It.
And
I'm
Lane.
gonna get Josuke.
Personally, I think Jim Kai is a much better ship name.
Jim.
God.
GG.
But I'll follow Owari in silence.
Okay. Alrighty. So, what are you doing, Kozuke? Or Jim?
Well,
Josuke.
well, I'm going to look for a technique that allows me to raise the dead by 1 hit point, like basically zombies. I have to play a string instrument to do that.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna go look for it. I'm going to like the what is it? What's that place called? Ninja shop? Ninja tool shop?
All right.
I'm
You
gonna
arrive
ask
at a
if
ninja tool shop. Fucking Christ. And a woman greets you. She goes, "Hello, how can I help you?"
Hi. I'm looking for techniques. Do you know where I can find any? Like a book of big book of techniques.
I'm afraid we don't have anything quite like that. You could always ask one of the other ninja that are in the village.
Cool. Could. All right. Well, I'm gonna go do that.
All right. So at this point, we're gonna cut to Owari, who has Silas and Lane with him,
Off to find the ninja, the wonderful ninja.
and you see Owari ends up stopping by a little house, small little place, 1 story. Doesn't look that big. He knocks on the door. Man opens it. Man looks relatively normal. Kind of looks a little weak, a little lanky, but nothing like freaky.
Yeah, he's out of place in this village.
I just turn. He goes to him. He's like, "Yeah, it's been a long time." He goes, "Yes, it has been. Have you gathered the information I need?" "Yes, I believe I found the coordinates to it. Here, I've got a map for you." "All right. Do you know if it does still have the old relics that he was keeping?" "I really can't say for certain, but you'll be able to find that out now, won't you?" "Yes, I will. Now, as for your payment," and he pulls out some Rio and hands it to the man. "It's good luck, Awari. You and your team might just need it." Awari puts the map in his bag and starts walking off.
Well, that wasn't coded as fuck.
GG.
You could always ask him if you like.
Anything we need to
Ask
know?
him.
Anything we need to know about that, Master Wari?
As well, I'm going to tell you all when we're all together again.
All right.
All right, so Kozuka, you're walking around and you see a ninja walking by. Got that little sound ninja headband.
I'm gonna stop him from walking.
All right.
Shout out. I'm like, hey, you, get over here.
He turns to you and he goes, "What's it that you need?"
I'm looking for a technique.
"What technique?"
Well, it's a technique where you use an instrument of the string variety to raise the dead, quote unquote. They're not really raised from the dead. There's dead bodies that turn into puppets, kind of. To get like 1 hit point, and I can just keep raising them from the dead until other people are dead. Blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Explain the technique. Here's the page it's on. Don't know the page it's on.
What, do you know the name of it?
No.
Is it the Rhapsody for the Fallen?
Yes, that's it. That's it. I've been looking for it for like the past 5 minutes. So
Well, if you just Google, or not Google, if you just fucking type in instrument and keep searching, you'll see a ton of it.
alright, cool. Well, I'm gonna ask for the Rhapsody of the Fallen. See if he knows it or knows anybody who knows of it.
The guy turns and he goes, "I'm afraid that technique has been long lost. It was an old one used by Orochimaru when he actually founded the village way back when, and well, because of the means of reviving the dead, it's been made forbidden. No one here knows it, not that I'm aware of."
Shit.
If you know Orochimaru, you could always ask him yourself. But I'm guessing you and him aren't on a friendly basis.
Well, I've never actually met a Orochimaru.
And not many people have.
Yeah. Well, thanks anyways.
Best of luck.
Shit.
Hey, you're on that team, right? The Leaf team that's here with the Fatal Current.
Yeah.
What do you think of that guy?
Well, what do you mean? What do I think of him?
What do you think of him?
That he's super strong.
But personality-wise.
Personality-wise, I mean, he seems to be kind of bipolar.
What do you mean by that?
He gets angry really fast if you push his buttons the right way.
I see.
His buttons can get pushed really easily.
Are you here with him, Takashi?
Yeah.
Like right next to him? He goes, how about you? What do you think of him?
Why are you so curious?
Well, we've got a very dangerous shinobi inside our village. Even though he hasn't caused any trouble yet, we like to practice caution.
Let's see. Well, I can tell you, even if you knew anything about him, that'd make no difference.
Oh?
If he wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
Well, isn't that a comforting tale?
Yeah,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, he killed me a few times. Well, almost killed me. And I'm on his team.
In any case, you're not dead, so you should probably stop worrying.
All right. Well, shit. Okay. Oh my God. Somebody save me. I'm gonna have to go outside.
So just because of the wind swaying your building?
My building is rocking, dude. It felt like it moved 3 feet.
You're fine. That's what big buildings do.
Nah, I'm 3 feet. I'm 3 stories off the ground. 30 feet up.
Yeah,
It shouldn't-
that's what big buildings do.
I'm 30 feet off the ground. It shouldn't sway 3 feet.
It does that.
No, it doesn't. No,
Yes,
it
it
Hey,
does.
am I the only one on the map? That's funny.
Are you on the map?
We're all the only one on the map, I think. I am.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
walking
Yeah.
through the
I mean, I
building.
can put you all to the back. That way you can see everyone.
Oh, look.
No.
So, if you see.
It's good to see you again.
Well, thank you for the information. Best of luck on your search there, Leaf Ninja.
Indeed.
And the guy walks off.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna ask the what's the Hokage's name here?
The Otokage. That's his
I'm
title.
gonna go ask the Otokage. I'm gonna go ask if the Otokage is available.
All right, so you go back to the mansion. You are allowed back through. So you two are now back to visit the Otokage. I'll
I'm
fucking
gonna go Otokage.
throw him on a map. Yes.
I need to know if the Rhapsody of the Fallen is available for learning. No. I don't know why I said it like that.
He goes, I'm sorry, but that technique has been long forgotten here within the village. The only one who would still know would be any who learned it during Orochimaru's time.
Well, do you know anyone who knows it?
Orochimaru would be the only one I know. The only other member who I knew who actually had the ability is now long dead. But it is possible there are other ninja that use instruments for their techniques. It's possible one of them might have it.
Well, do you know any of any ninja that are very well versed in instrument ninjutsu?
I'm afraid I do not know any of them personally.
Well, okay. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll leave.
All right. And you leave. And you see a warrior's waiting for you at the gates, along with Lane and Silas.
I'm gonna look bummed out as a motherfucker.
Warrior's gonna look at you. He goes, "Didn't find what you needed?
No, nobody knows this technique.
What technique?"
Rhapsody of the Fallen.
That seems like a very dangerous technique for you to possess.
I don't know about that. It just brings bodies that are dead back to life so I can use them as zombies.
That's a very dangerous technique.
They're already dead, and it doesn't raise them back from the dead.
Even though that's the way you just worded it.
They're just puppets. Their soul's not back there.
Well, I suppose we can keep our eyes open for anything that might be of interest related to that. But right now, I think it's probably time that we get going.
All right. Well, if we've come across an Orochimaru lair, I want to investigate that like a motherfucker.
Well, if that isn't a coincidence, that's exactly where we're headed off to.
Sweet.
There's an old Orochimaru base that's long abandoned, and I think it would probably be in our best interest to head out there. There are a number of relics and documents that used to be in there. It's possible that they might still be. Now, granted, it is abandoned by Orochimaru, but it is possible that some of his old followers might be there.
Relics, you say?
Mm-hmm. So, shall we go?
Yes.
One more question.
Mm-hmm.
If some of his old followers are there, they would be considered enemies of the Leaf, correct?
If they attack us first, we are absolutely considering them enemies.
Okay.
All right, let's be off. And y'all start making your way to a place that eventually arrives and looks actually a lot more like what this image is. Arrive to a place that has some small walls going up and a stairway going down into an underground area. And I don't have this one moved properly over to my new stuff, so we're just gonna fucking go back to Otakami Sato.
GG.
And then go here.
Not again.
So you've got dynamic lighting once again.
Son of a bitch.
However, I've
This is
granted
not a
you.
base.
Now, I've granted you the perk of something. Now I'm going to do a quick showing off what this is going to be like. So I'm going to move you all. Oh. Right there. So now, for example, you got this little room here. So it's like, okay, you know, blah, blah, blah. I want to go inside the room. You just walk inside. Then you'll lose your vision. All right. So, where it goes, all right, here we are. Looks like the, you all step forward a little bit. Looks like the path splits up into 3 directions. Do y'all want to go together, or shall we split up into teams of 2 and start searching?
Teams of 2.
What are we searching for again?
We're searching for relics. Anything that might seem of a particular interest to us.
See? In case I think it'd be more beneficial to split up then.
Just keep in mind, we never know if there's anyone still here, so be ready for anything.
Yeah. Everyone be careful. It's fuck, what's this thing off Assassin's Creed called? What are the bad guys
Templars?
called? Yeah, Templars. It's Templar Cross right here.
GG.
GG.
Templars will be lurking everywhere.
So who's going with who?
There's 3
I'm
paths.
gonna
We
go
can
left.
go teams of 2 maybe.
We've already discussed that.
Teams of 2, I think, makes sense. So I'll give this as you, since you're, typically squad captain. This will be a good training point for you. You choose the teams.
Takashi and Jim, you go to the left.
Why?
Because we're black, huh?
Is Jim black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lord.
That's fine. I just always forget because it's got your fucking white face. Hey, you want to do a black face picture sometime?
Whoa. Easy now.
You're crazy.
I'll just take a picture of my teammate. And you
You
can...
step outside, you're gonna die, dude. When they come for you.
It's gonna be great. His roommate comes in. It's like, what the fuck?
No, he'll look at me. He'll turn around and go outside.
Nice.
take it off. Comes back in. He's like, "What was that?" I was like, I was just cleaning my face, man. Cleaning my
Lane?
pores out.
Yeah?
Would you rather go with Ken or Awari or me?
Doesn't matter to
Tell
me.
you-
You're squad captain.
Okay, Awari, you're with me.
All right,
We'll
what
go-
path?
We'll go forward. Lane and Ken, you go right.
All right. Well, team, let's split up.
Here comes
Yay!
initiative.
Lane, turn on your headset in case you need us.
You have headsets? Why
Yeah.
Why haven't I been given a headset?
I guess you haven't bought one yet.
Yeah, you guys never did. Owari takes off his headpiece and throws it to you, Takashi. You guys there. Now we've got one headset for each of our divisions. If you need to give any information, do so through it.
Roger.
It's Roger. I'm just getting used to Takashi.
GG.
All right, Silas, you are first up.
Okay. let's
Here, I'll give everyone a little bit of a head start. I'll move you guys down to the start of your hallways.
Whee! Don't move me. I move myself.
I already moved you. So.
GG.
Oh shit.
So, Silas, you walk into a room and you see that there are two people who are kind of like sitting up back against a wall, but they're completely unresponsive to you entering the room.
I'm not gonna do that 1d4 thing.
So I take my sword and I have my hand on it, the executioner blade, just ready for what's to come. I also activate strength rank just in case,
Okay.
just because I want to. I need to change my health sometime, but I'll do that in a little while.
Oh, yeah, your character leveled up again, so I have to re-update you.
You have to update me too. You keep never saving.
I thought I
I'm
saved
just
from the
gonna-
last one.
I'm going to walk right here, not right in front of them, and say, what, I don't know what I'm saying. Hello.
So you see one of them, he opens up his eyes at you, and you see his eyes are completely blue, glowing.
Use it.
Whoa.
Or I'm going to say both of them open their eyes and they look at you at that.
Fuck.
And you see he kind of leans up and stands up. And then he flails his arm at you and attacks.
Flail. This isn't kindergarten.
Oh, he's flailing.
GG.
Am I shoestring? No, it's a shoestring.
Is that a hit?
That is a miss.
All right.
Wait. He flailed his arm. Oh yeah, it is a miss because he flailed his arm. That's a considered a combat martial arts.
A melee.
That's a miss.
Alrighty. So next up. Oh, well, you still have one more action you can take.
Yes, I do. And he attacked me. First, I'm going to say, hey, what was that for? And see if there's a response.
There's no response.
GG.
And then I'm going to attempt to cut him down.
All right. Make your attack.
I can't remember what my attack is. I'm trying to pull my page up, but it's not coming up.
Hashtag gotta memorize.
I fuck off.
Gotta pull an Axel. Got it memorized.
Is that a hit?
That's a hit.
Got it memorized.
Let's roll that damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it is. I think it's, yeah.
It's 38 cents the full blade plus the strength, blah, 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 boost from that, and yeah, the 5 from the sword. And he remains up.
That's a big hit. Damn.
Numbers.
He's strong.
You definitely see that
And-
that's caused him a big wound, though.
And then before I end my turn, I say, Awari, I got 2 in here.
All right. Kozuki, Jim.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Josuke.
use sense chakra.
Sorry about that ping there. I'm adjusting the dynamic lighting because I saw two little specks going out. All right, what are you doing?
Using my sense chakra up to 50 feet.
Up to 50?
Yeah. Do I sense anything up to 50 feet away?
You sent 7 different chakra signatures. Or, well, not different chakra signatures. You sent 7 of the same chakra signature, but from 7 different sources.
What? So it's traps. So I'm gonna look at Takashi and go, this place is trapped.
With
And well, I don't
It's a
know
bunch
with
of
what.
traps.
Could be paper bombs, could be fuinjutsus. It's just a bunch of traps everywhere that I can sense. I'm gonna activate trap sense.
keep my eyes peeled then.
And I'm gonna go to the first door.
All right.
Open it.
All right, so walk on in.
Shit.
And you see that there's a husk there. I say husk. It's another man who's, chilling back up against the wall.
Is he doing anything?
Not right now.
Fuck.
I never rolled enemy initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate my eyes. They just go last.
Yeah, fine. That makes sense. Gonna activate your eyes, which allows you to see chakra, right?
Yeah.
You see chakra flowing through this man.
Okay, so he's alive. Shit. Well, I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Next up is Ken. Ken turns to you, Lane. He goes, all right, I'm gonna go into this first room.
Alrighty, I'll back you up.
And Ken, he kind of opens up the door, he looks inside, and he kind of just gestures, like, quiet.
Nod.
And he takes a step inside, tiptoeing his whole way through. And Awari's going to take his turn, where he joins you inside the room. Using his lightning speed, he just gets right next to you. And since Awari doesn't have key, but this page is actually inaccurate, I need to add the details for his bronze blade.
Thanks a lot, Mike.
The swords didn't even belong to me. I could have lied,
That's it.
but then we'd be
So we
stealing.
wouldn't have these amazing eyes.
He's attacking the same person as you are. Oh, he doesn't even get that. He is just down to fucking 1d8 plus 5. Oh, whoops. I forgot to add an additional 1d4. And that, you see, he kind of swipes at that target that you previously hit, and it falls dead.
Nice.
That's it for Awari. Lane.
Alrighty, I'm gonna pull out a bunch of shuriken. Or to be exact.
Fun fact for you, Connor, you are blank on my screen.
Yeah, you're blank for me, too. I'm going to
There you go.
reconnect. Yeah. She just went blank again.
Okay, move silently check.
Not talk. She's blank for me. All right.
That's where the door is. I have a really hard time seeing.
Yeah, that's where it is. There's a little bit of a thing poking out. That's where other doors are.
Doors is a good band. Nobody? Okay.
There's a Ken right there. I got it right here.
And you see that there's another person who's just kind of sitting back against the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna ready an action to do an attack with the shuriken. If he does anything hostile.
Okay. And so now Takashi.
Alright. So there's a husk in here. Well, I guess I gotta go in here. Let's see. Is the door open? Or I have to go in and see everything?
You have to go in.
I mean, the door's open.
Alright, hang on. Let me see how far. It's 5, 10, 20. Alright. So that's one of those husks or one of those things from last time.
No, it doesn't look like anything from last time at all. I said husk just because of poor wording.
Okay. Excuse me.
It's just a dried out man.
Yeah, it's just a man who's just kind of, you see he's currently just there, like eyes closed, sitting with his back against the wall.
Alright, so I'm gonna attempt to start doing mind read. So I'm gonna do sense motive for the first round.
All right.
See if he's
You don't
a
detect
sentient
anything.
creature. Not a sentient creature.
You don't detect anything. You can very clearly tell it's not giving off any thought that you can read.
Well, no. Like, it's on page F and
It might not be a sentient creature. Like somebody might be
Wait,
playing
I
a
mean-
string instrument.
Pull up the page and I'll see what you mean.
page 22 for detect emotions. Yeah, this is it's like since we're doing turn based, it's not like gonna be immediate like that. It's like on a round basis. So like the first round is sentient thought, 2 they're capable of emotions. And I
Yeah,
guess it
you're
makes
not
sense
detecting
that you
anything.
would, but- okay. Alright, so cities from what I can see.
This is currently non-responsive. Looks asleep. Who's doing that constant like? Psst, psst, psst?
Not anything.
Right now, I don't hear anything. I'm guessing it was Kozuka.
Alright.
Why
Well,
are
I'm
you
gonna try and
blaming
use
me?
the
I'm just guessing.
Why?
GG. I'm just gonna try and use disorientation technique then.
All right, what's that one?
It's just a stun. It's a rank 1 technique. The Genjutsu.
Genjutsu. That's what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Rank 1.
And so you use the technique. So take your chakra away. And the creature is unresponsive still.
So
Can I do a
Genjutsu
spot check?
Again, useless.
Sure. Do a
Or,
spot check.
For, like, is there any as far as is there anything in the room that resembles a relic? Or I guess I don't know if that'd be searching. I don't know. I'm doing a spot check.
Just a spot check on the room and everything around you. So you see, it just kind of looks like a standard like housing kind of room. There's a little bit of a bed. There's a shelf. There's a toilet, but nothing that seems particular of interest.
All right. I'm gonna leave Kozu Gym. I mean, Jim.
Just call me Gajon.
GG. Alright, I'm in turn.
Yeah, it's coming from Nick.
What?
They didn't do shit.
I just verified. I was watching the thing. Yours was the only blip that lit up. It sounds kind of like crumpled paper being set, like being like patted on the table.
I'm playing with the lighter. This is what my lighter sounds like.
Oh, yeah. Then I'm hearing the lighter. I can't hear you right now. If you're just talking.
I didn't say shit.
Okay, it looked like your mouth is moving on the camera.
I mean, my mouth's moving, but I'm not saying anything.
Okay. All right. Well, next up are the enemies. And you see this one here is going to make an attack at Owari. And its attack. And Owari very easily parries the attack. And you see that the two that are inside these rooms next to you begin to react as well.
Why?
You see it kind of like stands up. Kind of not the regular way a human would stand up. It kind of like lifts itself from the lower region first.
So like a zombie.
A kind of zombie-esque, yeah. The creature steps forward and attacks you, Jim. 19. That's a miss, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a hard miss.
All right, that one's going to go and attack you, Lane. Guessing that's another miss?
Yeah.
All right, and it did react, actually, so that triggers your reaction, I realized.
Hey. Gosh.
I fucking break that lighter.
I'm not using it.
I'm hearing something.
It's not me this time. It's not me.
Mouse clicks.
I'm getting picked on by the GM.
It
people
sounds
saying
like a...
it's not me. I didn't do shit.
All right, that is a hit.
I hate you. Whoever just did that, I hate you.
What?
Someone
I'm good.
fucking piece of shit.
I just see Connor keep looking over like, who's doing it?
I'm not fucking doing it.
So you can roll for that damage, Lane. All right. What's up?
Both hit or just one?
Just the second one.
Okay, then yeah.
All right. And that hits it, then it goes up and is that attack, blah, blah, blah. All right, so now we're back to Silas.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's it. All right, and it takes 27 points of damage. Anything else you're doing?
Don't worry. These people seem lifeless.
Well, I guess I agree. Whatever they
Some
are,
guess-
they're definitely not typical humans.
So I'm guessing we can't use them to reanimate people.
No, I wouldn't guess so.
Finish them off.
Mm-hmm. Gozukai. Jim.
Well, Connor.
That was
Yo,
stupid. I could have finished them off right there. Why don't I ever do that?
Uh,
I never remember to do a full attack action.
so
You'll remember for the next
I
one.
wrote 3 imprisonment seals that I haven't used yet.
Right.
And I used them.
Sure.
Sweet. I'm gonna use this imprisonment seal on this guy.
All right. What does it get? Reflex save?
No idea. Let me just pull up what page that'd be on. This
Fortitude negates. Okay. So, placing the seal on it.
yeah.
Alrighty.
My fortitude's 8.
Well, it wouldn't be your fortitude. It'd be against its fortitude.
Okay, my constitution plus is 4. Or do I not get that save thing?
You mean the bonus on your end?
Yeah, the bonus or whatever. Like the technique level plus my constitution plus other bullshit.
I've also realized I think what Mike had me do earlier is correct for them all. I think it would be Genjutsu's willpower, or not willpower, your wisdom modifier. So it's not based on the actual saving throw. It might be based on the actual what the technique is. As for right now, doesn't matter. It works.
Yay!
I'll leave a note for myself about that for next time.
It worked arena. I'm gonna have to restart my page. So it's now paralyzed for
Yep.
what, 1d6 rounds or whatever?
1 round per level.
So 10 levels.
So it is paralyzed for 10 rounds.
Sweet.
You can see
Well, I'm
chakra
gonna
and everything,
do-
right?
Yeah, I can see chakra and everything.
You see that as you do that, an intense amount of its chakra drops.
So it's dead, basically.
No, it's still got a little bit of chakra flowing through it. but you see it's very inactive of chakra.
I'm gonna look over at Takashi and go, this guy is now extremely weak for some reason. Like, all of his chakra was drained after I put the seal on him.
What does that seal do?
Well, it just immobilizes the target, a person. And then I'm gonna also do an investigation. Roll for the room. Like, I'm gonna investigate that real fucking hard.
Okay, do an investigate check.
1 d20 plus the numero 7. Fucking god damn it.
I'm waiting for it. I'm
I got
waiting.
11. I already rolled it.
I don't
Do
see
not
you.
See it?
No, you're not on the page
What?
anymore.
What the fuck?
Because I don't see it, I'm giving you a mulligan, so get the fuck back in here.
I rolled an 11.
I'm giving you a mulligan, get the fuck back in here.
I'm refreshing the page again.
There it is.
Yay.
Alright, so looking around, you see that the room itself is very old. So, even though there's that person inside there, you see that the toilet is like made of metal, but it's rusting. You see that everything is covered in a thick layer of dust. The bed itself seems to be completely, perfectly made.
So this is a prison cell?
Possibly.
I can't deter that.
I'm going to say with your investigation, you don't know whether or not it's a holding cell or anything like that, but you can tell that this guy who is in there is definitely not using it. Not actively using it.
Well, okay then. There's no like secret chamber rooms or nothing?
Nope, nothing that seems interesting like that.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna walk out of the room.
Alright.
Walk away.
Alrighty.
So walk over here and get ready for the next room.
You're going to walk in or just wait?
I'll just wait.
Alright. Ken's turn. So you see Ken holds out his hand, Lane, and you see a sword conjures in his hand. And he does that with both of his hands, so he draws 2. He's going to make a full attack action. 3 hits. And he, with his 3 hits, knocks that creature, and you see it drops.
I feel like my little 11 damage shuriken is a little puny now.
Ken is a higher level than you, for what it's worth. Owari's turn. And Owari's going to do an attack action at that thing. He's going to do full attack action. And he's going to opt to only take 2 of the hits because I'm confident it's going to succeed. I don't have to roll it again. And he strikes down that second target in your room. And then Owari's going to just kind of bend down and investigate it. Lane, you're up. You see that there are 2 of those people again. You see that these ones are active immediately, though. They are standing in the room and they are looking at you with glowing blue eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna ready an attack action to attack the first one that comes to attack me.
All right. Takashi.
5, 15, 20, 25.
You see the room is empty.
So it appears. So I'm going to do a quick spot check.
Alrighty. And you see that it is completely empty from everything that you can see.
Alright, now I'll end my turn there.
Alrighty. Now it's the enemy turns. So this one is going to start walking to you, Elaine. So that triggers your attack action.
Okay. Attack action.
That's a hit.
Both of them?
Yep, both of them. And it takes a total of 25 points of damage, but it is still up.
Doesn't that come out to 23?
23. I can't math.
GG.
And then both of them will walk up and both make attacks at you. Either of those hit.
The 24 matches, so yeah.
So that is a hit. Which is a... You take 9 points of damage.
Damn.
Alrighty. Now, Silas, up to you again.
Do I need to roll a spot check to see if there's anything in the room, or is it small enough to where I can just see if there's nothing in the room?
You're in a not dangerous situation, so you don't have to roll a check. If you walk into a room and I say there's nothing there and there's not like something to inhibit you, it's always going to be empty.
Okay, so I guess I'll check the dude in front of me real quick.
All right.
So
Check him out, like do a search to see what he's got on him, or
yeah, I guess so.
then do a search check.
Lord. You ready for the best roll of your life?
GG.
So upon closely looking at the body, you do see that there is a scar that he has on the back of his neck. But that's the only thing that kind of stands out. Like everything else, like he doesn't have any tools, doesn't have any fresh clothes, anything that looks new. The only thing that looks kind of new on him is a scar on his neck that you can tell hasn't fully healed.
Awari, does your guy have a scar on the back of his neck?
Wire looks and he goes, "Yeah, it does."
A pattern.
Mm-hmm. The question is, what does it mean?
We'll find out. I'm gonna head across the hall into the other room.
All right. I see another one of those people there. This one is standing at attention though.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say something to him because I'm not gonna just go in and attack somebody. Hello.
No response.
If he attacks me, I'm gonna hit him with my sword.
All right.
That's my turn.
All right. So readying that action, Jim.
I'm going in this room.
All right. Step in the room and see nothing in there.
Takashi was in here. I didn't know that. Yeah,
I found a wild Takashi.
I'm gonna go in this room.
All right.
Yeah.
And you see two people at the end of that room, both standing at attention.
Okay, I'm gonna ready an action or ready my fucking what's it called, mud dome technique. Yeah, vampire mud dome. I'm gonna activate that.
You see that you are not on a current thing of Earth that will allow you to do that.
So how bright is it in here?
It's dimly lit.
Shit. I won't be able to hide.
Yeah, you can still see things clearly. There's definitely light that would reveal you.
Well, guess I'll just use. No, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna use cancellation seal.
Okay.
So write that and just pop that down.
So you're gonna write that and then throw it at him?
Well, I'm gonna put a I guess.
Or you said what was it? Because you have to.
cancellation shield. Then
I'm
anything
looking at the
30
wrong
feet.
technique.
Yeah, it's not imprisonment.
No, I was looking at a sealing technique contract cancellation seal.
So there are summoning things.
So within a no, I was just looking at the wrong technique.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
did a Control F and it came up with the other thing that says cancellation seal. So you're gonna place it on the ground for the 30-foot
Yeah.
area. All right. So you place it on the ground, and you see both of the creatures begin to lose their chakra, and you see they both poof in a puff of smoke to reveal something. Give me a second here. You see they turn in, see
Wow.
that they turn into puppets.
Fucking! Why can't my? I need to do a spot check on
On.
to see the strings.
You can do a spot check on it right now.
No, the strings are gone because I put the seal
Uh,
down.
Because you have the thing that allows you to see chakra, you wouldn't have to do a spot check on them. So you saw on the other ones that there were no strings.
But there's string. What?
Do you want to know what the Ultron thing was?
Yeah, I get it now. but-
There are no strings on me.
How? This is. I want this technique. Kona's coming back to life, baby.
You did
All
all
right.
this for Kono.
Well, did you know that's all Kazuka's done everything for? All for Kono.
GG. All of it.
Kona, I miss you.
He just like Itachi, dude.
So would that be Kokai?
What was it?
GG.
So would that be Kokai? Kono
No,
and Kokai?
Yeah,
Or would it
it would
just
be.
still be Kono because Ko from Kozukai?
I think it'd have to be Kokai.
No, it's still just.
Or if you just add all the K's in their name, it'd be KKK.
No, it's 2K. It's KK.
No,
No, it would be KK.
yeah, because you've got two in yours, one in Kono. And now it is Ken's turn. Ken's going to walk out of his room, join you in that one lane. He's going to attack this target. With only a regular attack action, so he can't do a full attack action as he's moved. Shout to that clanking.
That's not me neither.
I didn't say it was you.
I feel like I'm gonna get blamed for it anyways.
Well, to be honest, I did think it was you.
I knew it.
All right, and it's Awari's turn. I'm just gonna walk outside, poke his head into Sas's room, and be like, "All right, you can handle one guy," and then he's gonna go in here. And then Awari's gonna do an attack. There's also some like fan hitting Mike.
What's up?
There's also a fan hitting your mic.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Just a
he is in
smidgen.
like 500-degree weather right now, so
I'm not blaming Mike for why a fan's going for him. I'm just telling him. It only just
Hey, you
happened to
should-
where I could actually hear an issue.
Mike, you should move to Alaska because it's not hot out here.
Don't even need a fan.
No,
GG.
it gets to 72
So-
degrees.
Takashi,
My turn. GG.
not your turn. Get back in that room.
What the?
You see that the wall in front of you bursts open.
Alright.
Give me a second.
Unexpected turn of events.
Awari killed 2 puppets that went through your wall.
All right, it's on the map there.
I mean, I can still see it. Now that you like broke it open.
I know, but I need to remove the wall in the center for my own personal thing. You see,
Alright.
these 4 creatures all have been knocked down. The wall has been burst through with the lightning technique.
I knew it.
Or just looks at you and he goes, "Oh, hey Takashi, how are things going?"
Not much finding anything yet.
Relay some information to us on the next one of these that you see. See if there's a scar on the back of its neck.
I'll keep an eye out for it.
Yeah. Cool. All right, now it's your turn, Lane.
Alrighty. Going to activate the Sharingan and pull out two of my Fuma Shuriken.
Alrighty. So, you see that there's chakra flowing through these things. And if you don't do anything else, I will allow you to make one attack action, as per like a full attack action semi-thing. And that's it. Alright, take 6 points of damage. And now it's your turn, Takashi.
Alright. 25.
And you see that there are 2 puppets laying on the ground ahead of you.
What is this, Jim?
So I use the cancellation shield, and they turn from humans into puppets. So you got that radio on you?
Yeah. I'll just pass you the radio.
Hello. I got information for you guys. If any one of you can use the cancellation shield, use it because these are puppets. They're not human. Over.
Only 2 people. One of which is Yon has a radio.
You gonna respond to anything with it, Lane?
Sorry?
Since you've got the radio.
Comms are off.
Alright, and you just hear from Silas's.
Okay, I'll repeat
so-
that information when Silas is back.
Alright, so I'm gonna go all the way up to this puppet and investigate.
Do you actually have investigate with you and your character? Okay. Well, investigation check.
Woo! I'm not the only one anymore.
GG. Didn't after Hajime happen? Oh, never mind. No.
Yeah, Hajime had it. And he died.
Hajime is dead, though. Hira probably does. Alright, see, now that noise I'm hearing that time just goes, okay.
Oh, you can hear that.
Yeah.
I can barely hear that. I can barely hear that.
So, you observe it, and you see that there is a unique, seal transcribed on the back of its neck. And there seems to be something that's been inserted.
Can I pull out what's inserted?
You can try. So, you're going to go to?
What does it look like? You gotta do a spot check to see is this like a metal rod or is it kunai? Or is...
It looks like a, it looks kind of like a chip. Like a microchip kind of a thing.
What?
Okay, yeah,
Like
okay,
it doesn't actually look like that, but it's like that size, like something super small that's just been like put into a slot.
All right, yeah, I'll try to take it out then.
All right, and you pull it out, and you see that it's just kind of a, just like a little small square-like thing that has its own little Fuinjutsu seal scribed on it. And roll a reflex save.
Oh,
Son of a bitch.
it's gonna blow up or something.
That's exactly what it's gonna do.
Rip. Then I'm gonna have to use an action point.
Alrighty.
I have to die. Reflexes.
You're gonna lose a finger. You're gonna lose a finger, bro. It's gonna be like a fucking 180 exploding in your hand.
And you lost your arm.
GG.
All
I
right.
quit this episode. I'll never
you
come
pass-
back.
You pass the save, you take half damage, so you take 6.
Yeah. I lose another arm. I swear, I'm not coming back. Dude. I'm done. Killing myself on the spot. Yeah, I ain't coming back. I ain't coming to observe. I'll just watch the effing videos.
So it's just gonna be a theme. Do whatever I can to rip your arm off.
Rip.
Be the final fight. Yeah, it's like, let's say for some reason you're fighting a Wari, it's just like, ha ha!
Oh, drop right there. Seppuku.
Slaps you with it.
Jeez. I'll just hold my breath if I happen to the gate.
No, Owari's your second, and he'll cut your head off with your own arm.
GG. Alright, well,
Tsujoy going through it.
So that one completely exploded when you did that.
so Jim saw that. So, alright, so there's a chip on the back of the neck that seems to be used to chip, mini seal. I mean, there's a mini seal on the back of his neck.
It pretty much looked like a piece of plastic that had been inserted that had a seal on it.
I'm gonna call it a mini seal. There's a mini seal type object on the back of the neck where the scar is. I think you should report this to anyone who's listening, since comms were dead a second ago.
Okay, well, I'm gonna report this to everyone.
All right.
That's
So what you have missed, Silas?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to actually report that, Kozuke? Jim?
I'm gonna actually report that. So,
Okay.
back in time, guys, I have some information for you. These are puppets. If you know how to use cancellation seal, do it. And then I'm gonna relay more information. More information coming your way. These things have a mini seal that Takashi said it's on the back of the neck. So if you can destroy the back of their neck somehow, it'll blow up.
Now we're playing Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
GG.
All right. And so next up is the enemy turn. So this one's going to attack Yulane, and the other one's going to attack Ken. Fucking brag about it.
What?
That one's on Yulane. That one's on Ken. I imagine that's a miss on you, right?
Yeah, with my Sharingan active, my defense with it.
All right, and that is also a miss on Ken. Alrighty. And so next up is Silas. Oh wait, that one's going to attack you as well. Sorry.
I was gonna say I thought he was gonna attack me.
Yeah.
Miss.
And that's a miss. All right. Now you're up, Silas.
I'm gonna do a full round. Wait, he hit me, right?
Yep.
So I got a hit on him first, right? Or after, since he hit me, it was my ready to action.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Glad I remembered that. Who's that?
Don't you yawn here, Takashi.
Rip. It's been a long day.
So there's 24 points of damage. Is he still alive?
Yep, still up.
Just in case, I'm gonna. No, I have faith. I'm gonna hit him. Okay, so now it's my turn. I'm gonna hit him again.
All right, that's it.
Is that a kill?
And you swipe at him, and he falls down.
Was there anything in this room?
Nope.
And I'm gonna walk back out into the hallway. And I'll start heading down.
Righty.
3, 4, 5, 6. I guess that's my it. All right.
All right. Jim.
Okay.
I didn't draw my ass.
Can I go up to the puppet and break open his neck and look at and try to identify the Fuinjutsu?
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
All right. So first you have to break open the neck. Roll a strength check.
That is too far over. It's still too far over.
What the?
You ain't allowed to see in there. Get back.
Was not on purpose. Okay, strength check, baby.
Roll that -3.
It's not a negative. Okay.
It's gonna be a positive
As I-
too. Come on.
As I flex my muscle, reaching for my Coke.
I don't give a shit. Flex all you want in game, fam. Fight me IRL.
GG.
Roll it.
Hey, nice.
All right, so you are able to break open the puppet, and you see that there is a very complex-looking Fuinjutsu written in. Roll a Fuinjutsu knowledge check.
Fucking goddamn it, very complex.
There's Ken when you need him.
Over here.
I don't need Ken. Look at this. Look at this. Perfect coin. Come
Boy's
on,
about to
do
roll.
it.
Ooh, I feel it. The boy's about to roll.
You are not able to identify the jutsu.
Son of a bitch.
Doo-doo
I'm
head
gonna
cootie queen.
I'm gonna use my spirit die, my
Oh.
last spirit die.
Okay.
Don't do it.
I feel it. I feel
doubt.
it, Tin.
You do not identify the Fuinjutsu.
Why?
The rip spirit dash.
God damn it. What would be the next one if I had a spirit die?
I have a spirit die still. I'm not gonna give it to you.
Keep your spirit die.
I'm saving it for when I need it someday. Like when someone does surgery on me and they fail, and I have to give them a spirit die so they can try again. Because they're never here.
Yeah. It's gonna be a real shame. There was something that he could have actually done this session that could have potentially made one of you, or maybe more of you, very happy.
What?
That's okay. We'll get there.
G fucking G.
Well, all right. So is that it for you, Jim?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. Now it's Ken's turn. Ken's gonna make a full attack action.
These fries suck.
Aren't they McDonald's?
I gotta get a bottle. Be right back.
All righty. And Ken strikes another opponent down.
Damn, 3d10 plus 21? Fuck.
Yeah, 3 attacks. We're just gonna step on out. Fucking wave to Silas along the way.
I wish somebody would really relay the information that I gave everyone.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Who knows? If Awari knew that information, it might be very helpful.
Yeah, I mean, if only the woodpecker cry was as soft as a tree as the bark on the sky.
GG.
Very good poet.
I didn't even know it.
Are you serious? Did you not watch Holes
That was a.
religiously?
You're a good poet and didn't know it.
Oh,
Rest in peace.
I did not hear.
So, Lane, you and Ken both see that the wall bursts open at a flash of electricity, and you see Awari standing at the other side. He just kind of waves and goes, "Hey."
Wink, wink.
GG.
Nudge, 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 nudge. Wink, 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 wink.
Teleports in
wink,
front of you. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, purple nurple. I'm joking. What's up?
Somebody tell Awari, goddammit.
What's up, Lane?
Oh, I was waving.
Oh, okay, you were waving. I thought you were raising your hand.
Their counts are up, dude. No
I don't
counts.
know if I'm just ignoring him.
Oh, really?
Why?
All right, Lane, your turn is up.
Awari, Jim. Or
What?
Ken. You're not Jim. I don't know.
Shit.
You're both like the same person.
Really?
They
I'll
seem
take
to be
that.
puppets and they have a seal on the back of their neck. And
Zuh. Lovely.
Jim says that the cancellation seal works on shutting them off.
Well, that'll come in handy.
And now I'm going to do a full attack action on that guy. But I'm going to aim specifically for his neck.
All righty.
What'll come in handy? I missed it.
Jesus Christ, I swear to God, I will murder you.
I have no idea what just happened, so
No, I will murder Jesus. That's what's gonna happen.
one of those are hit. Why would you murder Jesus?
Because he took my fucking taco.
Is that a Jesus joke?
It's a Jesus joke.
GG.
Okay. So 2 of those are hits. And that is enough to strike down your opponent. So as you struck at its neck, you saw that you burst open the front bit of it, and you saw that its visual representation changed to be that of a puppet. Yeah, because you're like actually spinning it like that. Yafuma?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought that was a Sharingan.
Well, layered.
You see, well, that's what you don't see. While she's spinning the Fuma Shuriken, that's what her Sharingan are doing.
GG. At the same time. GG.
It's the
Yeah.
quadruple mesmeration technique.
Rip.
Alright, so that is it for Lane. Next up is Takashi.
And then what I'm gonna do is inside the blades of the Fuma Shuriken put fidget spinners. So those are spinning on top of the spinning.
Yeah.
GG.
Alright, Takashi.
Alright. So 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, and I am going to stop right there.
Oh, you don't want to enter the room?
No thanks.
You sure?
I'll listen from there. I'm actually going to do. I guess I can probably try and listen. Doors closed.
Whoops.
You don't hear anything because they're not moving.
I don't know what I may find in here.
You don't hear anything.
Well, I don't hear anything anyway.
Alright, so next up are the enemies, which there are currently none that have been activated. Alright, Silas.
Where's Owari?
Thought these
Hey.
were
Oh,
Come in here.
You're like standing right behind you.
was there anything in there?
There's some guys they're taken care of.
Oh.
You know, if you want to poke your head in, there's Lane and Ken. I kind of broke the wall.
Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah.
Well, oh, I thought I was, and then all of a sudden, weird shit happened on my screen. Who's doing that?
That's me.
Oh, have we already done the one on the left?
Oh, yeah, or I already came from that one.
Damn, he's quick. Ah. Hello, my friend.
I see another man looking there, or looking at you from there.
This one's actually looking at me.
Yep.
Does he have blue eyes?
Yep.
Are you friend or foe? I point my sword at him
No response.
as I walk towards him.
If only the woodpecker cry.
No
And then I
response.
attack.
That's a hit. And it survives the hit. Alrighty. Jim.
I have yet to find a room with something besides a person in it.
Ooh-wee.
Where are these relics?
Belarus,
Yo,
still like
Takashi,
relics.
do you feel confident in taking this room by yourself?
You sure you don't want to take it? Nah. I'll shout out you if I need you.
Okay, Can I write a cancellation shield and give it to him?
Sure.
And see if he.
It'll be the
Yeah,
rest of
I
your
can't just-
action, though.
Yeah, no.
Well, I don't know how to use it though.
You just put chakra into it and place it on the ground.
So I'll give you the luxury of you're going to have to roll a Fuinjutsu check and meet the perform requirements. But if it succeeds, you'll meet.
Alright.
Son of a bitch.
We'll see how that works. I'll take it.
All right, here you go. Bum, bum, and my turn, baby, and my turn.
All right. Ken's going to take a step out. Yeah, all right, I'm continuing on to the next room. Ken's going to make an attack action.
Is he attacking? Nobody's using my. Fine.
Ken can't use Fuinjutsu. Come on.
That's what I see.
Joking.
So, yeah, okay, fine. He doesn't want to know how to use Fuinjutsu. He doesn't know how to use Fuinjutsu. I forgot.
That information has not been told to him.
Then kidnap
Okay.
Iridia?
No.
I swear to
I
God.
told him when he was in room with Awari.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you bring that up? The cancellation seal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, it can still sword fighting. I must have glossed over that you said that part too.
Ken was standing next to.
You said it blows up, didn't you?
If you remove it.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna touch it. I mean, I could grab their throat and rip it out, but I don't want my hand to blow up.
You're giant. Your hand won't blow up. M80s don't do shit to you.
Probably not.
And Awari's turn is going to go into the room opposite of you, Silas, and fucking attack this guy. I guess I can roll this. Alrighty. Lane.
I can help.
I can fight! Shout out to Fairly Odd Parents. I can see! I can fight!
Dinkelberg.
That is the 30 is a hit. And it takes 12 points of damage.
Guys, I just
Dinkelberg.
found a glitch.
You just found a
I
glitch?
like this. Yeah, I like this glitch.
What's the glitch?
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you.
Does it involve the fact that if you pick your character up and highlight them over a different area, it reveals it?
No, that's not. I didn't
No,
know
it's-
that happens.
So it's the glitch.
Well, okay. I'm just gonna whisper it to you so nobody else knows this. Just gonna whisper it to you. But continue.
Okay. So that was Lane Takashi.
So I guess I'm gonna walk in.
So you walk into the room, you see that there's no enemies there, and you see that there is, however, a large crate at the opposite end of the room that has a lock on it.
All right. So I took one step. So I guess where is it at?
It's at the opposite end of the room.
Just on the edge.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm walking to the creek.
So you see it's locked.
Locked. What kind of check for that? Sleight of hand.
Disable device, if you have it learned.
I don't have disabled device, so I guess I'm gonna have to try. It's a wood crate, right? Actually,
Yep, wooden crate.
can I just like stick my head into it then?
I guess you could, yeah.
Yeah. Stick my head in there and take my jacket away.
Alright, do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. So you stick your head in, and you see that there is an interesting little thing in there. You see that there is a jar of liquid, and inside the liquid are a number of eyes.
What?
Can I see what kind of eyes they are?
You cannot immediately identify any of them. However, one of them has a black sclera, whatever it is. You know where the white should be on your eyes. And then they all have varying colors and symbols on the irises.
Put
Yeah.
a stash of Sharingan eyes, fam. I'm gonna kill Kana if I can't implant these in me. I don't want these eyes.
So, alright, so you said it's just a jar of eyes that I can't see because I guess it's dark, or just because I don't know what they are.
Well, whatever you were talking about there, Jim, I do not have it.
What?
That glitch that you were talking about.
Yeah, you do. I can see it.
Yeah, it doesn't happen for me.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. You do it for me.
No. Do you not see it?
That's still showing up completely irregular.
No, I can see that. I can see that in there, so I know there's a guy in there. So I'm
GG.
just gonna not do that.
G, F, and G. All right, where were we?
You describing these eyes?
Oh yeah, you saw a bunch of eyes with varying colors. I can go into the details of them all if you'd like.
Sure.
All right, give me a second.
Put this down in the story log.
I swear to God, if there's Sharingan eyes in there, I'm gonna take all the Sharingan eyes. I'm gonna go get Hashirama cells, put it in my arm.
So- The one that has the black sclera, it has a red iris with 3 small pupils, different to a Sharingan, because but they are arranged in a triangle formation. One of the rest of them are all white sclera. This one has a green iris and looks clearly artificial. Another one has a purple iris, a blue iris, a brown iris, and a black iris.
Alright. So one green, purple, brown, black, red eyes one, and the rest are white.
Yep.
Okay. Do I need to do a check to see what these are, or
You do not know what they are.
None known. Okay. All right. Can I go ahead and just pull these out with me?
Can you do that?
I don't know.
Fuck it. I'll say you can.
Make things easier. I mean, if not, I can just try and break the lock.
I envision it as, I guess, when you see Yamato going through it, he takes his clothes in with him, so fuck it.
All right. Good enough. All right. So I'm gonna pull them out then.
All right.
And,
You now
can
have
I
this.
do like a? Oh, my bad. Good.
Yeah, you now have that jar with 6 eyes.
Can I do like a ninja low check? See if I know what they are? Or are these just like so far out that there's no way I'm gonna be identified as? Or that like a perfect one?
You. Okay, roll a check. Roll an ninja check.
Dang.
You do not know any of them.
Alright, GG. Alright, I'm done.
All right. Enemies. That one's going to attack Ken. That one's going to attack Silas. Both are misses. All right, Silas, you're up.
So he's dead.
Yes, he is.
Wasn't anything in the room?
Nope. I'll just tell you right now for the sake of the future. If the room will be empty at this point on, there'll be something in it.
From this point on, there will be something in it.
If there is a room that is empty, it will have something in it.
Oh boy, I like this room already.
Yep. See, there are two of those people there, and they're both looking at you once again.
Bring it on. Might be my chance to use cleave,
Might be.
but I can't use it after a full round action. So I don't think, can I?
Nope.
Yeah. As long as he drops to 0.
No, it
We're
says it can't be used as a 4-round action.
Not great cleave. It takes the limits away. Well, if you have great cleave.
I have great cleave.
Does it?
I didn't think it did.
I don't think it did either.
I thought just great cleave just allowed me to use it more than once per turn.
Yeah.
Guess that doesn't make sense.
I'll weigh it real quick.
What Connor and I are talking about is if I attack someone as a full round action and use two attacks on one person and it drops into 0, you're telling me that I can use great cleave and hit another person.
Yeah.
This is if you deal an opponent enough damage to make him drop, you get an immediate extra melee attack. You can take a 5-foot step before making this.
Yeah, because I have that.
Well, this one just it doesn't specify. I guess it doesn't say that you can't use it for a full round. It just says if you drop in 0.
That's okay. So that's the GM's decision then.
Right.
We'll let him decide.
What's the thing that cleave is based on? Power attack. Well, doesn't specify, so I guess sure. I thought it did.
Sweet.
All right.
All right, Madara.
So, what you doing anything else this turn, Silas?
Yeah, I'll talk to him. Once again, are you friend or foe?
No response.
All right.
No, they're puppets.
I know, but I am a good person.
Actually-
and I'm going to ask every time.
This one will respond.
Oh, sweet.
And you recognize the voice. It's been a
No!
long time, Silas.
GG.
Bullshit.
You recognize the voice of Masute.
So we meet again. You ready for me to whoop that ass?
First things first, you have to reach me.
We'll find you. Just
Perhaps.
sit tight.
But just know I won't be foolish enough to take you all when you have an advantage.
Yeah, I almost caught you last time, bastard.
When are you going to bring on some real puppets? These things are kind of weak.
As you wish.
You motherfucker.
It was going to happen one way or another. Shut up.
GG.
No, it wasn't. What's gonna happen in his room, not our room? Fuck you.
And in
I'm
Kozakai's
destroying all
room,
these. I'm gonna
In Kozakai's
destroy
room.
all of these fucking eyes, Travis, so you can't have none of them.
I don't need him anyway. Well, everything he described has nothing to do with what I want.
There may be a Byakugan in there. I'm gonna smash it.
He just read off all of what they looked like.
They had white eyes in there.
No,
They're
he did
the
not.
white sclera, not full white.
No. Damn it. Damn it.
Okay, that's my turn.
Still, doesn't mean you might not want them.
Swear to God.
All
Oh,
right.
like as a temporary thing or something.
Maybe.
No, you have to make that a full eye.
All right, so that's Silas's turn. Next up is Jim.
Jim's gonna continue on since Takashi didn't say shit.
I know you're at. I could yell at you. You said you were
No,
going to.
I was just right out the door. I was
I thought you
you
were.
had problems.
GG.
All right, so I'm going to stop down. Cancellation seal.
All right, and both of those also turn into puppets.
All right, can I do an investigation check? Oh no.
Yeah.
Sweet. Investigate again.
Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah.
What was it that you were trying to investigate? Anything specific?
The room and the puppets, like just looking at everything.
You see the slots in the back and the Fuinjutsu seal, but that's it.
That's it? All
Yep.
Well, shit.
This room
Room's
wasn't
boring.
empty.
Well, I'm not going to assume, since there's somebody in here, that there's not going to be something.
Well, I gave you the meta knowledge.
That's stupid. But okay, fine. I won't ever investigate when there's somebody else in here.
Yeah, for this session.
All right. End my turn.
All right. I'm just trying to skip past the faff. All right, Ken's gonna make another attack at this guy. Full attack action.
Ooh, shit.
All right. But it's still enough to take out the target. Thanks to Lane's earlier attack. All right, that is Ken's turn. Now is Awari's. And we're just gonna fucking Take that scrub out.
With these,
Continue
I'm
on
not even
showing
gonna
here.
roll.
I'm not going to faff about with Hawari. Not if he's using a technique. And Lane.
Okay.
And you see two of those people looking at you from there.
Here we go.
What
Uh,
is your
Top one,
top one?
both are hits.
Oh, hey Lane,
All right, minus 22.
how you doing?
Saw the ping.
Yeah. Apparently, there's enemies.
All righty. Takachi.
Takachi. Takachi.
3, 15, 5, 30. And in my turn.
All righty.
Hey, was that giant worm thing a dream or was it real?
What?
It was the Dream King.
Are you talking about when we
Oh,
were in the F and
yeah, that was the vision. Like, it wasn't real life.
That is too bad. That would have been a great thing to like capture and use later on or something.
G?
Would have been a great thing for Masate to have.
Yeah, right. And we walk in the next room and it's in there. The hint was dropped.
Or maybe I'm misleading you.
Bring on the snake. I've already killed it once.
All right.
Orochimaru to be really in here.
I would have known that Masate was hiding here.
Enemies are up next. That one's going. Both of these two are going to attack you, Silas.
Mhm.
That's
I'm
a
still
hard miss. Ooh,
There's the hit. I knew it was coming.
that one is a hit. Not much of a hit, though. Take 6 points of damage.
Mhm.
Both of these two are going to attack you, Lane.
It's like someone tickling me with a feather.
Both are miss. All right. You take no damage from yours, Lane, and next up is Silas again.
I'm gonna do a full round action, attack action on that dude, which is 20 and then 15. Was that second one a hit?
Only first one's a hit.
GG. Guess no cleave today.
It's not for this fight, or this exact round.
Yep.
Alrighty. Alrighty, Jim.
Jim is gonna leave this room. Hi, Takashi. Over here. I'm gonna walk in this room. No, I'm not. I'm gonna prep freaking cancellation show.
All right.
Then could I walk into the room or not?
I must do this. Whoops. How the fuck did I do that? No, that'll be it for your turn.
All right.
And next up is Ken. Ken is also going to prepare a seal. He knows that, and is going to chill out right there, as that is the cap of his movement. Next up is Wari. Wari's going to take a step in, and Wari's going to take a step out.
Take a right step in, take a right step out.
And Lane.
Okay.
He stepped in and stepped out.
Yeah, you stepped in, stepped out.
So there wasn't anything in there?
There was something in there. You took care of it and stepped out.
Oh,
I'm
trying to rush it
I'm
along.
just skipping past the faff with Wari.
But not Ken.
And this is to confirm the crit.
Ken, I don't feel is epic enough to warrant.
He likes
And
to
all my
fast
attacks
Plus,
on this guy-
Ken is joining Lane in rooms. Silas and Wari tend to be going into separate rooms.
I'm going to pull out a shout out
Okay,
to
those
what Nick said a
are...
minute ago.
Which one was the confirmed the crit? The last one?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 of those are hits.
Nick, earlier you said the Doors was a good band. Warrant's a good band. Name
Did you
that
hear
song.
that the singer for who's the band that does Fireflies? Owl City. You hear that he was a kitty diddler? Is that all the damage, Lane?
That was random.
Only +1?
Oops. It's supposed to be 0.
Oh, right, because you're still doing that. Right. Okay, and it is still up. Takashi.
Okay, so I locked myself out of my room.
What's up?
I got to go get a new key.
Please?
So, give me a minute.
Why'd you leave your room?
I had to go to the restroom.
Okay.
Who was that? Who was that chick?
Some girl who was in the hallway I'm walking next to.
Wanna do your turn? To go in, you drop the cancellation seal and blah blah blah. Poof poof poof.
Yeah, I go to the next door down that Takashi didn't walk into.
This one.
I'm just gonna say that's the end of your turn right there. So, Takashi.
Son of a bitch.
So move 30 feet. Move 30 more feet. 5. Start over there, actually. That's right.
Not gonna walk in with that last 5 feet.
Nah.
You sure? Okay.
That's what I did last time, and now look out where I'm at.
Jeez.
Look at this predicament.
All right. Silas is
Played
taking 2 more hits. Is that 26 a hit?
Nope.
All right. And Lane. That's 1 hit. Let's see if it's a crit. It is not. You take 8 points of damage.
Always me.
Silas.
All right, so I attacked this dude before, right?
Yeah.
So I don't have to move to attack him because he's still technically adjacent.
Yeah. Still
So
30.
I'm gonna do a full round action on this dude, and hopefully hit him twice, and then be able to cleave. Wish me luck, boys.
Good luck.
My boy.
That's a
There's
hit.
that. Oh god, here comes this one.
Bum, 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 bum.
Motherfucker.
That's a miss.
Never gonna get the cleave.
And it takes 22 points of damage.
Now they're gonna hit me both again.
Mm-hmm. Jim's gonna be in here. He's like, what? All right. Ken steps inside, and you see he takes the seal that he has, landing. He slaps it onto the chest of the person in front of him. So they both drop into the form of puppets. And that is it for Ken. Wari. We're just going to chill in there for a round.
Next time I fight someone like that has full health, I want to try something.
Okay. And Lane, you're up.
Oh gosh.
You see there's one standing right in front of you,
Which way is he facing?
facing you.
Are those hits?
Yes, both of them are. And he takes 4 points of damage.
The problem with being in melee combat. Especially now that my Fuma Shuriken are closed. So they're just like really long knives.
And Takashi.
Half it. Oh, hi.
There's one creature there staring back at you.
Oh, he's up. GG.
Yep.
Alright. So they don't like react or anything, so I'm gonna walk on out of here. That's 10 feet. 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I forgot he was effing in here. So, after 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, back to square one. GG.
All right, now it's enemy turns. So Lane, this one's after you. And these are both after you, Silas. And all misses. Silas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, actually, sorry. And these get attacks. Wow, that's confirmed critical. Oh, it confirmed a critical on Awari. So we're just going to do that. And Awari takes 20 points of damage. Damn, that was a maximum damage, too.
Wow.
GG. So it's double damage? GG.
It was his double damage.
No, that's what I'm saying. I
Mhm.
was just saying like, G, double damage.
All right. All right, so now you're Silas. That's it. And you kill it.
Guess what? We gotta do cleave. We're gonna kill the other guy right now.
That's a hit.
He dead.
And he did.
GG.
Do I get to move still? Since
Nope.
it was cleave, it's technically a.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave the room.
Take one step out.
Which, just for like time purposes, what is he? Is Awari strictly staying to the
He's
left?
staying to the left right now. So you should, stay to the right.
I cannot find. I want you to find one empty room. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my baby.
Aye. All right, Jim. All right. Ken.
Fuck you, all right.
Oh, are you here?
Yeah, I got back. I was running, dude.
GG. All right, welcome back. So you have walked into a room and you see a wooden box with a lock.
Open that one.
Do you have
Wow.
disable device?
Hold on. Yes, I maybe do.
Roll a disable device check.
I should have fucking leveled this up. I'm mad. Oh, look at that.
And you are able to disable and pick the lock to open it up to reveal.
My wealth is +8.
Well, it doesn't matter here. These are all pre-selected items. You find a Black Ops bodysuit.
What?
You find a Black Ops bodysuit.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. What to? I heard you.
Sure, you don't want me to
To the 20th century.
say it one more time?
They said one more time.
A Black Ops bodysuit.
Nice.
Page 17 of the Relics repository. Basically, you have the greater version of it, so you get +3 to hide, move silently, and initiative checks while wearing it. You can re-roll any result of 1 when dealing damage with a sneak attack.
That's pretty.
And once a day, you can use this the power in a dark setting or nighttime to pretty much completely reveal yourself and gain a 20% concealment against any creature without dark vision, blind sight, or blind sense.
Dude, this is my suit. This is my suit. We'll put it on.
She's
We'll strip naked and
she
put it
wasn't
on.
ready. She wasn't ready for me yet.
GG. All right.
You put something on?
Yeah, he put on
Yeah.
a Black Ops bodysuit. I had to say it one more time.
So,
Cool.
does that get rid of my battle vest?
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
So your defense will drop if you try to use it.
But my body vest is under my clothes.
Although this is a skin-tight outfit.
Ah, boom.
What? It's not a leotard.
The black uniform is often skin-tight and also functions as a pair of black fatigues.
Not trying to be fucking.
Just like put some pants on over it.
It doesn't work. I have to strip like Superman.
You've got to choose which one to wear right now.
Could always give it to me.
No, it's too small for you.
Ah, it stretches. It would just, hey, it stretch.
I got a quarter. Here, hold on. Heads, battle vest, tails, fucking Black Ops. You know what it was? It was fucking tails. I'm a little bit upset, but I'm putting on the suit. Stripping naked. Does Ken sense this somehow?
You know what? You don't deserve the suit. No, you can't take it from me. It's Spider-Man the movie.
I didn't see it yet. Spoiler. Yep.
I'm nothing without the
Spoiler. Spoiler
That's
of
the
something
old
that
one.
came up in the trailer.
GG.
suit. What if he didn't watch the trailer?
I actually didn't watch the trailer.
Well, I don't consider it a spoiler if it's shown in the trailer.
I didn't watch the trailer either.
I'm just
I haven't
saying,
watched the trailer for
even if
any
you
of the
haven't
Star
seen
Wars.
it. Well, all right, we can argue semantics here. Let's just continue. Ken's turn. Ken walks up, joins you in your room, Lane attacks that guy. That's a hit. Does 10 damage. Target's still up. All right, Owari. And Owari leaves the room.
GG.
They would not survive. I can guarantee
Shoots
you
his
that.
apple
This much
lightning.
health. Pretty much. Pretty much. Don't worry, there's another type of enemy that you'll eventually encounter once you get to the end of all this stuff, and he will have to start rolling on those.
GG.
All right, Lane. That's a hit. That's a hit. It takes 4 points of damage. A whopping 4 points of damage.
If I hadn't just walked right into him, this would have been a bit different. But unfortunately, I can't exactly just leave now.
And next up is Takashi.
Alright. Not waste this turn. 1,
I got a question.
5, 30. 5.
As you walk into
50.
this one, the door
Oh,
seals behind you as you
oh,
see
you-
barriers and cells, like metal cells, go across.
Rest in peace. Alright. Well, that was my effing move action, so I'm just chill here for now.
Teleport. Wait.
All right, so now it is the enemy's turns.
Man, get your ass
So
outta here.
that one steps there, so you get an attack of opportunity.
Alright, I guess I'll take it. Better than nothing.
What's your defense, Takashi?
Pretty effing low.
What is it?
Haven't used any abilities, so it is now 20.
Okay. All right, that's a hit.
I've got a strategy.
I believe in you.
I believe power of that from yellow. That's all I got right now.
All right, and it takes 4 points of damage. Do you have the thing that allows you to make more than one attack of opportunity?
That is a negative, sir.
All right, and these ones have all surrounded you. Now they're making 5 attacks against you.
Alright. Bring it.
It's attack number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 3 hits.
Rip. I didn't get to say anything. I was going to say if is there anything to substitute with, but
No.
that's 3 hits.
This room is completely barren aside from a sealed to the ground bed and a sealed to the wall toilet.
Alright. Oh, that's 3 hits then. Actually, they're doing melee attacks?
Yep.
Or... Okay, so yeah, that's 3 hits then.
You take 20 points of damage.
Wow.
Yeah, there's 5 people in here. So. I was just gonna cruise.
That's when Takashi just like bent back, grabbed the cell. Help! Help!
I was like, there's a
I'll
dude
do a listen
here. I was
check.
like, I'll just ignore him.
That's how you got to the next room. It's like, ooh, ooh, he's gonna walk in. All right. Well, this enemy's going to attack you, Lane. It's confirmed. It's critical.
What the?
So you take 10 damage.
Come back and get beat up.
Well, you're not the only one getting beat up right now.
FNGG. They're all laughing zombies, so I can't. I got one freaking dread that's gonna work here.
I believe in you.
Only one.
And this one is going to attack Silas. And that's a miss. All right, that is it. Silas, you're up.
I'm going to do a full round attack action.
All right, make those 2 swipes. That's a hit. And that's a hit. And you swipe it down with those 2 flurries.
Okay, that'll be it for me. I'm gonna get the baby.
All righty. Jim.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this room.
Help! Help!
Are you actually saying that?
I'll yell out for help. Yeah.
I'm gonna listen check.
Yeah, you hear him.
Okay, so I'm just gonna run down to where I hear him. Run! Oh my god, run! No. Where do I hear him at? Because like I can't see.
Right here. And you see that there are a number of like metal bars that are going across the door, sealing it up.
But are they all close? All the enemies close enough to the door,
Let me
like within 30 feet.
let me remove the limitation on vision.
Wow.
GG. First time.
Alright, so I'm going to put down my cancellation suit.
All right. And
So they'll die.
they all drop.
Oh, I saved you.
Hey.
And sweet. So that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Did you explore all the rooms up there, Takashi?
Yeah, there's one guy in the room ahead. The other room is actually there's a guy in both rooms.
Okay.
And Ken's up.
Take him out.
Ken's do a full attack action. You can keep talking if you'd like while I do this.
Did you take him out?
Nah.
Okay. Well, I guess we should move on.
Yep, that's the plan. Are these bars gone also, or is that not break that?
Nope, they're still there.
Okay.
All right. And that knocks out that guy. That is Ken's turn. That's War's turn. He's going to walk in and do some zapping.
You should just like zap the whole freaking room, like through the door. Just blast a hole through there.
He's got a level of control. Blasted through the back wall because he didn't care, but he doesn't want to open the door or reveal the door. That'd just be rude.
Rip.
Lane, you're up.
What continent?
Hey. See-
Actual damage now.
Both are hits. And it takes 20 points of damage.
That exactly the same rolls.
Mm-hmm. What are the chances of that? Takashi.
All right. So this is pretty hard, solid ground.
Yep. You see, it's pretty much marble.
All right. I'm gonna try and use softened stone. Then.
Does that work on marble?
Let me do that in a second. So which one's one? A cubic foot of stone. Sand to the ground. I don't know what marble. Well, marble would be like. I don't know if that. I mean, I guess would be
It's a stone.
comparable to stone. Yeah.
It's a stone.
Okay. I'll let it work.
So if it's a manufacturer, I guess marble, I guess in this case would be manufactured. So he does get a fortitude save with a +4, the bonus to resist. So.
Okay. Well, wait. If the target rock is manufactured or a piece of masonry, so that would count for marble, it gets a fortitude save with a +4 bonus.
Yeah.
The rock gets a fortitude.
Yeah.
Hope you're ready. The fucking marble gets a fortitude save.
Yeah. So it's a rank 5 technique.
So
What the?
Jesus Christ.
He said,
So you are not able to break through it as of right now with that technique. However, you have damaged the ground a bit.
so we will.
So roll 1d10. Okay, so it's taking 8 points of damage.
Oh shit.
Be coming through.
Oh. Where the fuck does he get fortitude?
It's because it's like.
All right, so this guy's gonna walk up to you, Lane, and take a whack at you.
Oh my god.
And that's a miss. All right. That's the only active enemy. Silas, are you there, son?
I'm not here. I can see a shadow though.
It's okay. I know his attacks. I know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to go in there and he's going to fucking attack this guy. Well, look at that. It's a hit. All right. It's 26 damage. All right. That's Silas's turn. Jim.
All right. I'm gonna place a paper bomb on it and say, "Takashi, step back." And I'm gonna take a step back as well.
I can't take a
He
step.
can't just step over the dead body.
I can't take a step back right now.
Can he not take a step back?
I'll let you.
I mean, they're just dead bodies. Like,
I'm talking about
Just turn order, yeah.
oh, all right. And I'm just gonna blow it up.
Roll damage.
GG.
Fucking, are you serious?
Yeah. There's a reason behind it.
1D. Nice. Oops.
The stone bars still hold.
Are you what?
There's also supposed to be 2d6, but regardless, I'll let you keep that damage. This not stone bars, metal bars hold. You can see that they're definitely a little damaged, but they're not destroyed yet.
I should have just teleported.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you can see it there.
Oh, they're just like they're literally just like bars covering the door.
Mm-hmm.
What the? I just climb through.
No, they're too closely together for you to climb through.
Okay.
I should have just teleported.
That's what I thought you'd do. That's exactly what I thought you were gonna do, and you didn't.
GG.
All right, so next up is Ken. Ken's gonna make a wag of that enemy. And Ken's gonna roll some damage. Can deal set. That's meant to be. That's supposed to be a 1d10. Don't know why that was amateur, but it still stands. And Wari's gonna walk out. Zap. That's it for Wari. Lane.
Back to shitty attacks.
Hey.
That's it. That's it.
Oh,
This will
wow.
be the day you waited.
Almost a high roll, man.
You were almost there. Takashi, you're up. Roll another 1d10.
Hey.
Okay, so you see that the earth beneath you is beginning to crumble into sand,
Alright.
as well as the well, actually, no, just the earth beneath you.
Alright. So the 8-foot cube area, which I guess is not that effing far. That would be just. That's not right there. I didn't matter. So
Yeah, I'm pretty much imagining it like being right under the bars.
yeah. Alright, so it's gonna keep going. So just chill and keep doing that.
Oh, I actually realized there was this. It was a negate if it succeeded its fortitude.
Yeah. It's
We'll just let it keep going since I fucked up. But for next time, we'll be that.
redo the fortitude.
No.
Yeah.
I imagine this is like slowly degrading it. That's what I
Yeah.
imagined when it was to the per round. So
Yeah.
as it fails to save, okay, if my fuck up, I'm not gonna make you punish for that.
All good.
But anything else you're gonna do this turn?
Nope. Keep doing that.
All right. Now it's the enemy turn. It's going to attack you, Lane. That's a miss. These are going to attack Silas. Excuse me. Those are both misses. And this one's going to start moving. And Kazuka, you see that that one is waddled up to you.
Waddled. GG.
As he seems completely uninterested in it. All right.
Painful.
Silas's turn.
Was somebody talking to me?
Yeah,
I was completely zoned out.
that's a cast. I was going to do full attack action. That's a hit. That's a hit. Strikes him out. I guess the Great Cleave. That's a hit. And he takes him out. All right. Hey, welcome back, Sauce. I just did your turn for you.
Cool. Looks like I cleaved some people.
Yeah. Although it was a full attack action, so that's it for you. Jim, you're up. You see that one of those folks have walled up to you.
Are you serious? Fuck yeah, nigga. I'm teleporting here.
Whoa.
I'm black. I can say what I want.
Not in real life.
It's okay, Mike's not.
If my roommate's
Oh,
cool with me saying it, and Mike's cool with me saying it, I'm fine with it. So I'm gonna grab Takashi and say, grab my goddamn hand. We're out of here.
Did you even teleport in here?
What?
Did you even teleport in here?
Yeah, that's what you just did.
Okay.
Grab my hand. Let's go.
Where are we going?
It's going over here.
Okay.
Can you see? You
Yeah.
can't. Okay. Can you put the limiter back on, Connor? Because I'm tired of seeing everything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, where did I put that? Well, I guess no one really has to know the details. All right, so you're both out now?
Yep.
All right, now it's
That's
Ken's
the end
turn.
of my
And just gonna make it a regular whack at that guy. Strikes him down, has become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. And Ken's gonna take a step out. Chill right there. And that's War's turn. War's gonna zap. All right, Lane. You see a wooden chest at the opposite end of your hallway or room. I don't know why I said hallway. Do you have the disabled device skill?
Oh, I do.
All right. So you approach it. You see that it's got a kind of rusty old lock on it. Roll a disable device check. Unless you want to try and open it a different way, which is fully within your right.
I'll roll my really shitty roll.
And you succeed. And inside it, you find 3 shuriken.
Oh. As if I didn't already have.
But these shuriken look a little fancy.
How would I strike down 3 fancy shuriken?
No.
Yes.
You recognize these as they have a name transcribed with them. These are beheading shuriken. I'm going to say because of your familiarity, you're just base aware of what these things do. So you 3 times a day, as a free action, and at the cost of 2 chakra, you can use those shuriken, and when you throw them, they grow into a massive size and deal 48 slashing damage instead of the base damage, plus any regular modifiers.
Wow. GG.
48?
4d8.
Oh.
I thought you said
48 D8?
It does not stack with any techniques or other effects that would increase weapon size. And they cannot be destroyed as a result of you throwing them.
Okay. How big are they?
I imagine they grow into the size of a Fuma Shuriken. They're regular Shuriken, but when you use the power, they grow into the size of Fuma. Takeshi.
All right. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy was right here.
He just walked up.
Yeah, I was like, he's chilling. All right, so I'm just put him in a wood cage. I'm just gonna walk away.
Just put him in a 5x5 wood cage. All right. Drop that chakra.
And in my turn, let's go.
All right. So I'm trying to grab the right thing there. God damn.
GG.
Cannot believe the difficulty I had in doing that. All right, so that is after you. It's enemy turn. That's dead. That's dead. That's dead. That's all right. So you see 2 pop out of the rooms that you've been in.
Oh yeah.
God damn it! Why didn't you take care of him?
Walks up to you and walks up to you, but they cannot currently attack.
Don't worry, I got this.
I got this.
Kid's gonna continue to the next room and attack that. No critical. Dealing 11 points of damage. He's gonna yell out to you, Lynn, which you can clearly see. Go into the room after this one if you want. I can clearly take care of this guy.
Okey-dokey.
All right. Next up is Awari. Oh wait. What did I move? Ken.
Skip.
I skipped 2 people. Silas, you're up.
Oh,
Skip
I just
this.
thought that I wasn't important.
Well, I mean that's beside the matter.
Oh my
Dang.
God.
I'm
Fucking
joking.
nowhere.
An empty room.
You find another wooden chest at the end of the room. I'm gonna break that fucking ladder.
Stop it.
So I go and I look at the chest.
Do you have disable device?
No.
All right, you can try and open the chest through other means if you'd like.
Smash it.
I'm going to break the lock with my hand.
Okay,
Strength check.
roll a strength check.
He gets to ignore hardness, right?
Yep,
I get a ton of ignored hardness.
enough to completely ignore the hardness on this. And you crush it in your hand.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
And you find a large sash.
What's a sash?
Something you kind of like,
Belt.
yeah, you kind of wrap around.
Yeah, you're Miss America now.
Do you have to wrap it around like that, or can you wrap it around somewhere else?
It won't be big enough for you to wrap it anywhere else.
So where do you have to wrap it?
Around your belt.
Okay, that's where I wanted to put it. I thought we were gonna have to put it across the chest or something. I was like,
Nope.
yay!
As it goes around your waist. On a regular man, it would go around his waist twice, but you as a giant, it'll go around once with you able to tie it up.
Cool.
And this has a special thing. It has a special name as well. This is the Sash of the High General.
Hey,
I remember that one.
This reduces the cost of active speed and strength ranks, as though the ability was effectively 3 ranks lower in terms of chakra cost. And once a day, you can gain a bonus 1 to your speed and strength rank for 3 rounds.
my wrist already does that.
It's okay. Just the
That's-
protection.
1 plus 1.
1 + 1. Oh, nice. Ching.
Hey, you're all getting some decent things here. So for Kozuka, oh no, Kozuka, you did find something, yeah.
Those guys found nothing. Jim did though.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's go.
All right, anything else you're doing this turn, Silas? Still let you get 1 more move action if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move. Hello.
Whoa. Doesn't actually say anything. It's unresponsive.
I
Alrighty. So now it'd be Ken's turn. He does all that stuff he just did. And then it's Awari's turn. Awari's going to zap.
zap.
And next up we have Lane.
So you're just skipping my turn?
God damn it. Jim!
Rip.
Cancellation seal, putting it on the ground.
Alright.
That's the end of my turn. Can't do anything else.
Poof. 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 As well as you see that your wood prison withers away.
Oh.
Sorry, not sorry.
However, I cannot actually grab it, so it's going to remain.
What the?
It's on a map layer, and I can't remove it without removing the entire hallway.
Rip. How did you add it?
I can draw it just fine. I just can't remove it because it's stupid. All right, now it's Lane's turn.
Then I do that movement and run out of action.
All right, Takashi.
Alright. 3. And in turn,
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean that my stuff goes up, or does that wait? Do I have to wait until the next turn, or the next time I level, or the next time I get another strength rate for that to happen?
What do you mean?
Because by using this, I'd be able to use strength rank 7, I believe.
Do you have strength rank 5 learned?
Yes.
Then yeah.
So that means that my carrying capacity is going to go up?
Well, the power's active, but it's only active for 3 rounds, once a day.
Ah, okay. It's not like a dormant thing because it's not. It has to be
Right.
active. I get you.
Mm.
I get you.
All right, now it's the enemy turn. That one's going to take a step up to you and whack you. That's a miss. That one's going to whack Ken. That's a miss. Silas, you're up.
Full round attack action. And believe it or not, my attack does not go, my attack does not go up from the strength rank 7. It just stays the same. Which is hilarious. So
It's different perks.
I don't know what the other perk is though. I was reading. I didn't see anything different.
Just an chakra cost.
Pretty much. It's dead.
He is dead.
Alright.
All right, Jim.
Because eventually, when I do get another strength rank, it'll get better.
Mm.
Jim is moving. Did Jim move?
You also get a bonus to. You get an increased bonus to you jump checks with it.
Me? With my suit?
Good to know.
Nice.
No, not you. Well, yes, you, but that's not what I'm talking about. And you also get a +7 bonus to defense when using it. Oh, I'm looking at speed rank. I'm looking at speed rank. I'm wrong. I'm a liar. Ignore everything I just said.
You're all right.
You gain increased damage reduction.
Who
Mike, is
does?
this the farthest we can move?
Oh no, I was just moving 60 feet.
His carrying capacity triples, and he gains
Oh,
a
oh,
damage
okay.
reduction of 3 dark iron.
Yep.
What does that mean?
It means you take less damage from hits.
Oh, that's good to know.
And you also ignore hardness from objects with 8 or less hardness, which you pretty much already do.
So there's just like no hardness at all that can be that can be done. I am above all hardness.
Not all.
No.
I'm
You're
gonna punch
above
a
I
mountain.
use
most.
my,
I'm gonna punch a
I use my
mountain. It's gonna
vampire
crack
mud
in half.
dome.
What was that,
I use my
Jim?
vampire mud dome. If I use my vampire mud dome, how much would hardness would he ignore? It goes up to +10.
He would ignore all of it.
+10.
I would ignore all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I would destroy it. You would not even suck me.
Damn.
Yeah, you wouldn't suck him off at all.
Not at all. My hardness would be so great you couldn't even suck me.
That sounds like a terrible curse.
Exactly.
All right, so next up is Ken. I'm just going to save us the fucking time. Ken kills him.
Are you really there yet? You there?
I was going to use his fucking lightning speed zap, followed by second zap. And because he's going to use that as a swift... I don't know why I fucking put that guy's unconscious. And then he's going to step on out. All right, Lane. I'll say you can take the walking in as a free action.
No. Oh, that's okay. Hold them up.
Okay.
'Cause I don't feel like playing this game anymore.
Don't like the little wear and tear that the enemies are doing. What technique are you using?
Rising Phoenix Blast.
All
Hard rising
right.
penis blast?
No.
That's what I heard.
It's not what was said.
Hard rising penis blast.
What was that laugh?
He's been fucking dying. You missed it. Mike used an attack against the floor, and it fucking negated it with a fortitude save.
That was hilarious. I got 21. The floor rolled a 21.
So you could just roll the 86. Unless you're powering it up.
Man.
Okay.
I get real quiet after that.
Oh, shit.
And they both drop.
Okay.
All right, Takashi.
Where's where's everyone else at?
As, we're still waiting on them. I just get here myself. We should wait for them before we go through this next large door ahead of us.
I agree. And I'm doing some checkered shit.
Mike,
What's up?
Cowboys defeat the Cardinals 2018.
GG. Although I expected that.
I'm gonna rub it in Zach's face right now.
What's your range, Takashi?
40 feet.
40 feet? You're not sensing chakra.
Alright. My turn.
Alrighty.
GG. I don't know he's a Cardinals fan.
He is.
Yeah, it depends on his mood.
Too bad for him.
All right, Silas, you're up. All right, I'll give you that free action.
I'm sorry, I had to type this. Well, that just happened. GG, Cardinals suck.
How you feel about it?
I mean, he posted a thing earlier saying tonight is simple. Go killing more. Go Cardinals. Boo Cowboys. I had to do a rebuttal.
Let me get in here.
Oh, look at this. I'm in this room with this person.
Yeah, I decided to grant you some leniency. I'm also going to grant some more here in just a second.
With that, do I get to hit him twice, or is it still
Yep.
once?
Twice.
Or attempted him twice. Because I'm not that great yet. There's that.
That's it.
And well,
That's
there you
it.
go. We'll just call him dead. Wow, hey, look at that. 2 in a row.
All right, yep, he's dead. He did.
Oh, he did.
All right, Jimbo.
Jimbo's gonna move here. Where
Let me
do
see, I
Warren
need
go?
more. But
Oh, yeah, sorry. I got ahead of myself.
I was like, what the f-
Jimbo's gonna move
I'll
right
tap his
here.
cheek.
And then I'm gonna do sense chakra check on the door.
On the door, there's no chakra coming from the door.
Okay, I'm not worried now.
Or he says, still make sure you wait for the rest of us. I'm going to go and speed things up. So it's Ken's turn. Ken's going to start making his way forward. That's going to be right there. Why does a fucking big lightning blast? Blasting a hole inside a room.
he has a habit of doing that.
Yeah, he's trying to break it. Because he's breaking a habit.
Oh, that's sad.
What was that song? Sad?
No. The fact that there won't be any more concerts is sad.
Oh, yeah. All right. And we're just going to speed things up. So you all arrive at this doorway. Who wants to go in first?
Me.
All right. Your first initiative order. So you open up the door and step inside.
Can I
Big
activate
gem.
something before we go into this?
Yeah, sure.
Dance of the Lord. I need that extra defense.
All right, and you've all been now moved into the actual room
I will subtract my chakra.
with the assumption of Awari and Ken being right behind you. Ah, fuck it, we'll put them in front.
Hey.
And these puppets, or these, not puppets, well, they are puppets, as you know, metagame-wise. These ones seem a little different. They don't quite look as poorly controlled. These ones seem to be a little bit more combat-ready. So, Silas, you're up first.
Okay. I feel like if I step in the room further, there's going to be more.
Yeah, there is. Shit. Shit. What is that?
Okay. I'm just going to run on. Damn it, there are more. I'm just going to run right here and.
All right. Make that hit check. That's a hit. Big ol' hit. But it still stands. Alrighty. So that's it for Silas. Jim.
Can I write like 5,
Nope.
2?
Nope.
I can't write 2 cancellation shields and not do anything else.
If it'd be your whole turn, then yes, you could.
Like I can't even write. Can I write more than 2 or just 2?
Just 2.
Son of a bitch. Well, I'm gonna just write 2.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna tell everyone I have 2 cancellation shields ready.
Alrighty. And so next up is Ken. What's Ken gonna do? What is Ken gonna do? Ken's gonna run up to this one here. He's going to use Awesome Blow. Blow.
Awesome.
Dealing 36 damage,
Hey, nice.
and it still remains up.
76. That's nice.
That is it for Ken. Next up is Awari. Or is he going to ready in action? So he's not going to do anything here. Lane, you're up.
I will be using Great Blazing Sphere.
All right.
I'll be detonating it right here. It's all of these guys.
Up to, what was the one on the bottom? That guy?
30 feet. Yeah, it's a 30-foot range. So
Okay, so literally everyone that isn't fighting Silas on that side. Okay. So you do that, and they all get a reflex save to have, which all of them have the ability to take. But roll that damage.
Machio rolled.
I'm gonna do just one bulk fucking reflex save.
Ooh,
Pick it, I'm gonna be sad.
They do not!
Ah!
They all take 45 damage, and all of them remain up.
Oh, alright.
But you can tell that they definitely have taken a fair amount of damage.
Yeah, and now I'm extremely exhausted.
I hope they all run at me and hit me. Because they're going to get poked by 1d4 damage, and they might all die from it. Thanks, Lane.
Jeez.
I'm glad you can take all the credit.
Death. Death. I'm going to walk around with a whole
So-
bunch of corpses all over my... stabbing all over me.
Just like sticking out.
Alright, Takashi, you are up.
I feel like Jim didn't go.
No, he did. He just didn't do much.
No,
I wrote 2 cancellation shields that nobody opted out on grabbing.
almost forgot those cancellation shields for example. Rip. Alright, so. Oh, yeah, there are more people in here. Alright, so. I'm gonna use illusionary vines. I'm pretty much gonna shape it to where it's a 20-foot radius to hit these 3 guys right here.
Alright. You use it on them, but all of them continue to move.
Yeah, they are. Nothing like so. GG.
So drop that chakra, and that's it for Takashi. Now it's the enemy turn, and you hear a bit of a laugh from one of the puppets. That's over, the one that you're fighting right now, Silas.
Of course.
And it just kind of smiles and goes, "So you wanted a challenge, do you? Let's see how you feel about this." You see, this one runs up to you and detonates.
What the-
Roll a reflex save. Bright side, this is also going to go against the puppet, so it's going to roll reflex. But it passes, taking only half damage.
Can I add an action point to it?
Yep.
What's that, 1d what?
1d6.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What the-
So
The
you take
action
18
point.
points of damage.
Oh, snap.
Shit.
Spirit die?
Fuck that. I'm just going to straight down that shit. I'll take the 18 points of damage.
And this one's going to run up to you and do the same thing. Oh, that's not the right hit. Roll another reflex save.
Can I do it again?
Yep.
Hold on, I gotta subtract 18.
Technically, I think it says you're only allowed to use like once a round. I don't fucking care. Alright, you passed that one, taking only half damage, so 11 on that one. Alright, this guy needs to pay. I'll take the roll I did there. So he takes 11. Let's see how many can still do it. 25. 30 will still be in range. Okay. And this next one's going to do it. Not a big hit at all. Alright, you pass that, so you take half damage, so 6. Let's see about our friend. Yes, it actually, because it's got a critical success, will take no damage. And the last one is going to do that.
Ooh.
And you just narrowly fail. So you take another 18 points of damage. And that one succeeds, taking only half.
And now I'm in frenzy mode.
That is it for that one. The rest of them are still going to continue moving up, however. And these ones are going to surround Ken. So Ken gets 5 attacks on him from these ones, and you're also getting... Well, let's do the one on you from the one that's right next to you first. That's a hit, isn't it?
Yeah, because I'm in frenzy mode. I think. Let me look. Yeah, it is.
You take 11 points of damage. Now these are going to be 4 or 5 attacks on Ken.
Well, hold on. He takes 1d4 damage.
Did you use the Dance of the Lark?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Then he takes 2 points of damage. On Ken, he takes 2 of those.
How much damage did I take a second ago?
18 from the earlier one.
Well, from the one that just got hit by him.
The one that just happened, that was 11.
Even with my minus on my because my strength rank is activated.
You take 8.
Yay! Should have been doing that the whole time. Oh well. Damn it!
The rest
And Ken takes 20 points of damage from the ones that are on him. All right, Silas, you're up.
Can I add 12 health back to my health?
No.
No?
Nope. If you don't remember, it's I can't cut corners. I'm not going to, rather.
I know. Okay, so I'm gonna clone myself. What's the max number of time I can clone myself?
It should be based on your level.
So what does that mean?
10 clones.
10 clones?
It'd be 11 for you.
11 clones? I'm gonna make 11 clones.
It's 11 clans. It's a lot of clans.
So how much chakra is that gonna be?
Oh, this is maximum 2 plus 2 per level.
Do what?
It says it's a maximum of 2 plus 2 per level. So you can make double your level.
Well, how much chakra does it cost?
1 plus 1 per clone.
Okay, I'll do 12.
Okay.
GG. There's no space on this map anymore.
But he does take up a lot of room.
GG.
And I guess I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. So that is Silas. Jim, how about you?
Okay, well, I can't go over there anymore. Do I do that?
I mean, you still could.
You're right. I'm gonna slap
Drop your chakra for that, by the way, Silas.
Yeah, I did.
Is it 30 feet? Yeah, everything within 30 feet. So all of okay, I'm gonna move over this.
Okay, I'll let you take another step. Or if you just place it there, you can do it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna put it here.
All right.
So I get rid of so many clones. 2 clones.
GG.
And you place the chakra cancellation seal. And nothing happens. You detected it certainly worked, but all of the puppets still remain up.
I'm gonna activate my eyes now.
And you see that these all have chakra networks that are very similar to the one you saw previously. Except there is a one little more, like a compartment of chakra that is along the backs of them.
So there's, but wouldn't the cancellation still get rid of all the chakra?
Not for this.
Currently active
Not for this.
that are inside of living things. So these are living things.
First off, these are not living. Second off, it never specifies living. Yes, us?
Okay, they're walking up and blowing up on me. Can I use chakra burn?
Maybe.
No. You can't chakra burn skin.
But they're blowing up on me, so they must have like a.
You have to reach inside of it and successfully.
I mean, if they run up on me and keep doing it, then I guess I could use that as attack of opportunity and do it. Because they ran up on me every one of those times, and I didn't take an attack of opportunity.
Well, they're detonating as they get to you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shit.
And even
I'll
then,
have
even
that
if I
bitch.
did, you'd only be allowed one per turn unless you have the feat that says otherwise.
One of those saves would have been worth it.
I'm out of moves to do anything else for my idea that I want to do, but shit happens, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Please all surround me and Ken so I can just be like, oh wait, no, I can't even. Shit, Takashi, use your. God damn it, I can't. Nothing's gonna work. I'm dead.
It's okay, son.
So
You can play a game.
I don't play the game. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Next.
So next up is Ken.
What about Lane?
I go after Ken and Awari.
Huh?
One second. We're getting up on one technique. So you see, Ken does a. Ken's going to cast a ninjutsu. There's wind tunnel technique. Not quite that wind tunnel. It can be 25 feet of level. He's going to start it. I can control the exact shape. You can do the full duration. So you see that he starts sweeping in all of the puppets, slamming them into a wall, all to be lined up. Yes, they'll just get stuck in the actual tunnel instead of being launched out of it. Those ones are far enough away, they won't go the full trajectory.
Oh. I guess they're not going to attack me now.
Oh, maybe. Ken's going to turn to you, Lane, and then to anyone. He goes, anyone who can do an area of effect, now's your best chance.
If only the ground was muddy.
That is all Ken can do for that turn. And he now also has to fucking keep concentration.
What does that do? Does that make it to where they can't move?
Now they can still break free from it.
Okay.
Question. If we get caught in the wind tunnel.
Then you will be forced through the tunnel as well.
What happens when you're in the tunnel?
Your movement speed is tripled if you're moving with it, or if you're trying to move against it. It's pretty much going to take one of your move actions away. I'll say it's halved for the sake of argument.
Yeah, who's turn is it?
So that's Awari's turn. Do I want...
Yes.
Lightning Dragon this piece.
No.
Time gate. Send them all away.
So I'm going to say Awari will do Time Gate. And you see gate opens up right here, kind of at the, oh, that's not the pink button. Right here at the edge of the tunnel, causing them to be redirected right here, slamming against a wall, causing them to take a little bit of damage.
Hey,
I'm just gonna move them in there right now as they all fucking slam into each other. Those other ones haven't gone through that point yet. Actually, that one's still fine. They're all gonna take a little bit of damage.
Does he time gate that part of the wind tunnel too, so they're still being pushed back?
No, he put it right at the end of it. So that's all War is gonna do right now. Next up is Lane.
A concentration check to take chakra reserves.
All right, you succeed.
And get ready to cast a juke.
Ready in action.
I don't. I'm out of moves.
Okay. Takashi.
all right. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to ready in action, I guess. Gonna move 5 feet away if one of these two guys try to attack me.
Okay.
Okay,
That's it for you? All right. Very first thing that's going to happen, this guy's going to make a whack at Ken. That's a miss. Second guy that's next to him. Third guy that's next to him. Fourth guy that's next to him. Fifth guy that's... There we go. That's a hit because he's concentrating. Ken's now got to make a concentration check, which he succeeds. And still keeping that wind tunnel going. Let's roll damage on that hit. So this one's going to detonate. So I'm going to say that's going to trigger your action there, Takashi.
All right. What's the actual radius of the explosion?
5 feet. All right.
Worry.
All right, I guess I'll roll this.
No, please. You don't have to trouble yourself with just such menial things.
Yeah, you know, just in case it's a 1. Hey, look at that.
Jeez.
And Ori takes no damage from the explosion, and that guy is gone. That one's not going to bother after seeing that. This one's going to run around the wind tunnel and blow up on Jim. No, it's not going to blow up. This is a full health. It's going to attack Jim. So is this one.
Why is it not gonna blow up?
That's a full health.
He's gonna attack you first and then blow up.
Piece of shit.
Shake, 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 shake. It's saying it's rolling the die. Rolling the die. Rolling the die. There it is. 24. Is that it? That was it. Not that second one.
Son of a bitch.
You take 10 points of damage. And these ones that are over here are going to start running over. And that one's going to detonate.
Fucking evasion.
Yep, roll that reflex.
Hold on. Everything should just start detonating around me, please. Come on, let me. Alright, it's rolling. It's taking forever.
And you pass.
No damage is taken for this day.
No damage is taken, but the other ones are going to learn from that.
Rip. Yeah, they can't learn.
I mean, the other ones are gonna learn from that.
They're just going to run up and attack you.
Are you fucking kidding me? All right, fine.
And both are misses.
So okay, well I'm gonna start using substitution now. Is there anything to substitute around in here?
I guess now at this point there's going to be some broken puppets.
Okay, I'm gonna substitute with broken puppets.
Even though, you don't actually see them as puppets yet, but, whatever.
I know they're puppets.
Yeah.
Like, not even metagaming me.
Yeah.
I know they're puppets.
Yeah. All right. So that is it for them.
I guess the only one that wouldn't know their puppets is me.
No, I told you. You have the headpiece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Unless you chose to ignore me.
All right. Next up is Silas.
Just gonna hold strong.
All right.
All
Jim.
of them yell at the same time. Ha ha!
Okay, well, hold on.
I'm holding.
Oh my god,
Hold.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. I'm going downstairs. I can't take this no more. I can't do it. Nope. Hell no. Goodbye.
You're really that afraid of the wind?
Dude, I'm afraid of the heights.
The buildings
When you're
do that. Buildings
when your
do that.
80 plus years old.
And it's
Built
still
by
up.
built by coal miners who don't know how to build shit.
Your place has been fucking refurbished.
No, it has not.
I see that wall behind you. That's not a fucking 80-year-old wall.
This wall is 80 years old.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
It's been refurbished. You're fine.
I'm
You're
not fine.
fine.
I'm not fine. Somebody said.
Is it Jim's turn right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, I'm freaking out. I'm sorry.
You're fine, Jim. You're
You could have
fine.
went before. You could have went like did your turn and then ran downstairs.
No, I can't because the wind's blowing and then it stopped just a minute ago. Okay, I'm gonna put in a fucking. Can't do anything. Do these all have shadows?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw my shuriken at the shadow. of
Which
two of
one?
these puppets, 'cause, the two that are in front of me. I can't ping for some reason.
Oh, you can only
Never
throw it
mind,
at
I
one.
can ping. I'm gonna use my full round action.
No, it won't work like that because you're using a technique, aren't you?
Yes, I am. You're right. I won't do that. Okay. I'm gonna just throw a single kunai at this thing's shadow. Do I need to roll?
No. I'll say it's a. That's it again.
Okay, hold on. 416. Page 416, Connor.
Yep, I'm looking at it right now.
Shadow has a defense of 10, so I do have to roll. Fortitude save, DC 15.
Okay.
I swear to God, if I miss this. If I miss this, somebody can murder me.
That's it.
I almost missed it.
All right, now the target must succeed a fortitude save or automatically be reduced to -1 hit points.
Fortitude save, DC 15 plus whatever my constitution is. 4. Makes that a fat 19.
It passes.
Damn it.
Cheat.
But you do still deal the damage as though you were doing a normal attack, so at least you get that.
What's the attack for basic kunai?
1d4.
Plus numero dos.
Yeah, you're attacking what, the middle one?
Yeah.
All right, so that is it for Jim. Next up is Ken. Ken's going to do a full attack action on the one that's right below him. And all 3 hits. And he knocks that one out. Alright, now it's Wari's turn.
Hawaii, summon somebody from the dead.
Really?
F you, nerd! He doesn't actually say that.
Awari turns around, facing the opposite direction, summons someone from the dead.
Wari's gonna throw... Yeah, we're just gonna throw it right there. You see, Wari throws a paper bomb past all of them right there and detonates it as a full charge. So minus 6 chakra. And
Right. Oh, I have an idea.
I'm just gonna do 1 bulk roll for them.
What kind of paper bomb was that? Superior?
Yep.
Greater?
Superior.
Sweet.
And they pass it, so they only take half damage. But still enough to wipe out that one. That one. Oh. That one. Alright, the rest of them are up. That is it for Awari's turn. Lane.
I have to go and get into fights. Running my perfect plan.
GG.
Fireball! Brah! If you jump.
Do it. I have reflex save. Do it. Don't worry about me.
And you can also
Do you actually
substitute with
do
the
that?
substitute with the puppet.
Do it.
Should take a free action to say do it.
I'm gonna take the free action and say, do it. Light my ass on fire.
Let's light these dudes up. Hey yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to use GONQ right here.
Which one's that in English?
Great Blazing
I'm sorry, what was that?
Great Blazing Spear.
Great balls of fire.
Thank you.
Detonating spear.
Is that ice or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody dumped ice.
GG.
That's
Oh, was that loud? My bad.
great. Yeah.
Where are
I
you
didn't know
targeting?
that.
Sorry, one more time.
Disgrace version of-
Detonating right here.
Right.
30-foot blast radius.
Oh, from okay. So pretty much everything on that side over. All right. Roll that damage. They'll get a free flex save, as will Jim.
Roll that beautiful beam of footage.
Evasion.
And what's your dexterity modifier?
9?
Yeah.
5.
5. All right. Puppets failed to save. Guys, guy, you succeed. Guys, guy, or Jim, you take 0 damage with evasion. And the rest of the puppets, I'll take 30. Wipes him out. Wipes him out. All right, Takashi, you are up.
Alright. I want to have him killed Jim. So just,
Won't be the first time.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna move here. And ready in action to prison someone. They try to attack anyone within 5 feet.
If anyone gets within 5 feet of you, attack him.
Any enemy, yeah. No,
Okay.
Yeah. Fill them off. off.
All of a sudden, Silas attacks you.
I said enemy.
All right. So now it's the enemy turn.
I have just something I just thought about. Actually, I should be attacking this whole time because I'm in frenzy mode.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that.
I forgot.
That's fine.
You want me to do a will save? I can do a will save. And
Yeah,
count as
sure.
that.
Drum roll.
I passed.
All right.
So it's got out of frenzy mode. There. So it's like it really never happened. You know?
That one's gonna actually. That's gonna still show right there. That's gonna take his first turn. This one here is gonna break out, go right here and detonate, destroying these 3 clones.
Mm-hmm.
This one's going to also break free and run past, triggering an attack of opportunity from both Lane and Awari.
Did you get rid of those 3 clones?
Not yet. All right, deals 13 points of damage. Did you just do it? No.
No.
Lane,
All right.
are you going to take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's what happens when you poke the bear.
That's a hit.
I don't actually have any weapons out.
So 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
Uppercut.
Wow.
And it takes
maximum
4 points of damage. All right, it's going to keep running. Takashi, this triggers an attack of opportunity. Oh, and you're
Including my
triggered.
raid action, which would have been right there. Was to fill them off.
Yeah, I thought you said 5 feet.
Yeah, if an enemy gets within 5 feet, then I'm filling them off.
Yeah, 5 feet of you.
No, lane.
Ah. Okay, then you can pillar it right there if you'd like, after they take their attacks.
Okay, so caged off then.
All right, so it's now caged up, and it's going to detonate.
For Lane.
Lane, roll a reflex save. Warrior passes. All right, you pass as well, and you have evasion, so you took no damage. This is going to run by, triggering attack of opportunity from Ken. Ken does not get the critical. And it deals 9 points of damage to it, and it keeps up. It's going to keep running past, so if one of these first 2 are you, Silas, one of these 2, you get an attack of opportunity against him.
They are not me.
All right, and it's going to detonate, blowing up all 3.
Mm-hmm.
This one's going to continue running past. Ken does not get another attack of opportunity and detonate.
It's going to blow up all 3 of those.
All right, Tekshi. Since that was your ready to action before, you will trigger an attack of opportunity on this one.
Alright.
All right, that's a hit. And takes 4 points of damage and keeps going.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Where's he going to run? Where's he going to run?
He's going to run right there and detonate.
GG. GG.
That one can still do his 30 feet as well, and he'll be the last one to blow up on you. Roll that reflex save.
But he don't know him. Oh, Lane didn't get an opportunity? Nope.
She already did hers.
Everybody did it.
Roll that reflex.
Hey.
And you pass, taking only half damage, so that's 13.
Well, that's that.
I'm just going to run around here, that one's going to run there, that one's going to run up here, that one's going to run up there, and then these 4 are going to all attack Jim.
GG.
What's your defense, Jim?
What?
What's your defense?
I was going to use substitution.
Oh, I should say that when I said they're going to attack you.
I was not listening.
God damn it, you motherfuckers.
Like, I was completely zoned out. You can... It's 25. So, you know...
They're all missing.
All right, none of them miss. Or all of them hit. All of them miss. Fuck! I'm mad. I'm now pissed off.
All of the miss hit. They all hit. All right.
Does that mean that I go back into frenzy again? Because I got hit again?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, man.
Unless
Okay.
you will save.
Unless you will save. Jim, you're up. No, it isn't. That's not you. Silas, you're up.
Shit.
I'm gonna... If I throw my sword right here, it's gonna hit Takashi, isn't it?
He'll have to fucking roll a defense against it.
So what if I throw this one? It missed them both?
Yeah, I'll say that on the list.
Okay, I'm gonna use my sword's ability. I'm gonna throw it.
All right.
So what do I have to roll? My I guess my throw, my range.
That's not the right page. Kiro Renken. So now you get to make it. So you're going to make a thrown weapon attack. But it will count with your melee hit check.
It'd be a melee, not ranged.
Right.
Oh, maybe I should move up a little bit first, because it's 30. It said it was 30.
Wasn't that 30? Yeah, you'll have to move up a little bit.
How far do I have to move up?
Let's just push it right there. Then you can hit any of them.
But I don't want them to come blow up on me.
Then you'll have to be to hit that one. Right there.
Okay.
All right, make that hit check. That's a hit. Roll the damage.
Is it still the same damage?
Yeah. I have no idea why the hell it fucking says, like, as per this technique without having any change to damage. Alright, takes 19 points of damage and stays up.
Then my sword comes back to you.
On their next turn.
Oh.
Oh, what is boomerangs? Or he has that
Mm.
one technique? GG. I did not see that.
The sword came with it.
Oh, it came with the technique?
Yes, it did.
Nice.
I'm like Nar now, buddy.
Alright, so Jim.
Come on,
So
Jimbo.
Jim is going to weep. I'm kidding.
She says he's gonna go.
Yeah, it's gonna weep.
Just teleport the fuck out of there.
Not teleporting. I'm going to use explosive body substitution technique On the nearest broken fucking. What's it called?
Pop it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
The nearest one?
Yeah.
That's right
one
there.
close- Okay, one that's like somewhere, like at least.
How about one that's right over here?
15 feet away. Okay, that works too. Substitute. And then I put max charge on the superior bomb. Blow the fuck out of it.
When they attack you or right now?
Like right now.
So you can do the substitute, put the charge in,
It's a specific ability.
and explodes it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What's the name of it again?
Explosive body substitution.
What's the thing that's actually fucking retinas?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
You should
What the
say,
fuck isn't it explosive?
instead of exploding.
Is that what it is? Exploding?
Yeah, exploding.
I don't
bodies.
know. Something's exploding. Could be
Yeah,
my
I'm
YouTube or
trying to
the
get the
weak
name.
one. I don't fucking know.
Like,
I wrote explosive body substitution.
What is it,
That's what
Mike?
I'm looking at.
sacrifice. Let's see, I think this is it. No, that's explosive sacrifice. That's after dying.
No, I don't want
So
to
it
die.
must be exploding.
It's not exploding.
Exploding body substitution. Yeah. It's on page 276.
Oh, I did explosive, not exploding.
Yeah. Or exploding. Yeah.
Page 316?
276.
276. Don't know where I heard 316. And Mike, for the help with that, spirit die.
Ah,
Jump.
sweet.
John Mikey.
GG.
What's the damage it does?
It's whatever paper bombs I have.
Oh, okay, you use your
Hold on.
paper bomb. And it said max charge, so 66?
10d6.
10d6.
It's a superior bomb.
No, you shouldn't have a superior. I thought you only had greater.
No, I bought superior. I asked for superiors. You made me pay superior
get
price.
No, I didn't make you pay higher than what it was. I had you pay exactly what it was.
Well, yeah, you made me pay the superior bomb price.
So then you bought superior, not greater.
No, yeah, I bought superior.
Okay. I misspoke earlier. Awara used greater. So you can roll up to 86.
Okay. Bam,
Back
boom,
before it
bang.
started.
All right.
Everything that's in 30 feet
Boom.
of this
Boom.
spot.
Boom.
Or 10 feet or whatever. 5 feet. That's the correct word.
10 feet.
10 feet?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Those ones are different because they're inside the puppet, so the 5 feet is mitigated by the shell. So you took out those 3. Now it's still alive.
It's still alive? Shit.
Yep.
Shit.
All right, that's Kizuka's turn. Ken's turn. He's going to step up and whack that one. I don't care. It's dead. Had 2 health. It's not getting out. I was going to use... Awar pretty much extends his hand at this one that's right here, and or extends his finger at it, and you see a bolt of golden electricity shoots at it. And that is Awar's turn. Lane.
Cut their heads off, Lane.
Good.
Forward.
That's it. Both.
On this guy.
All right, so roll that damage. Just roll that first one right now. You see, it takes 9 points of damage. As soon as that first one you throw hits it, it bursts into electricity. Now roll your second damage. All right, and that
Pretty good attack. I like that. That's nice.
little setup for it.
Or he's just kind of chilling in the bag. throwing out some spirit fingers.
He's not doing too much. He's just kind of seeing how it all goes. All right, so that's Lane Takashi.
Alright. So, alright, I guess I won't. Yeah, I'm just do this on the left. It's 4-pillar home right here. And then just dispel it so it collapses on pretty much these two.
Okay, roll that damage. Does it have an explicit damage stated for it?
Yeah, it's 3d8.
Okay. All right. And they'll take 13 points of damage.
Alright. They are also trapped underneath the wood unless they succeed for a check of 14.
All right, so now their turn. Which they do.
Alright, GG.
And this one is going to run at you and blow up. Roll a reflex save, as well can.
You already rolled a hit.
What's up?
You already rolled a hit.
Yep.
A rip. Substitute.
And Ken will take 0 damage. I'll let you take that substitute if you really want.
Nah, that's good. I'm gonna use an action point though.
All right. And you fail. Plus 5?
This
Okay,
is
you succeed.
Sweet. GG.
So you take 10 points of damage. I was going to run up right here and detonate.
Alright.
And yeah,
Substitute
okay.
for you. For you to hit.
So Lane, that one will hit you as well, so you're going to have to roll a reflex save.
And I guess I'm just picking you over right here. Somewhere.
Anywhere where enemies were. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, Lane, you take no points of damage. I'm not going to roll the damage on that because of that. And so there's this last one. And it begins to speak. And I accidentally hit Control F on my fucking page in here, so give me a second to scroll back to it.
Cool. Oh, that's pretty good.
And so all of you who have met Masute, which at this point is pretty much everyone, even though Takashi hasn't, he has the memories that Shiro does. So he goes, I would have loved to have stayed with you to the end, but this is simply a testing ground for me. But I would like to thank you all for allowing me to test one of my new abilities. Puppetry with no need for strings. It's quite marvelous, isn't it? Next time we meet, I imagine you'll see even more of my tricks. And Gyaku's, for that matter. Goodbye. And you see it detonates.
With a 100-foot radius,
No.
dealing 12d12 damage.
How much would that do? Let's roll
More
fucking
than any of the
12d12. 74. Owaria and Ken would be fine.
Yeah.
And then you do the reflex save to see if you pass. I pass, so you'd half that, and I'd survive.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rank 15 technique, and they have a modifier of plus 10.
Okay, got it. DC 25.
Plus 20. There we go. Plus 20 modifier.
All right. So around the room, you kind of see that there are a couple of boxes as well that have been scattered about. There. 2. Ken opens one, and you see he pulls out a sword. He kind of admires it, and then he takes it with him. And then Awari pulls out one, and he goes, "Wait a second, is this? Hey, can one of you come over here?"
All right, come over.
All right. He goes, "Here," and he extends his hand out in terms of a handshake. Sorry. You see, he opens up the scroll that he's pulled out, and you notice a seal written in a circular pattern. He places the scroll on the ground, places his hand down, and then he holds his hand out for like a handshake.
I do it.
And then you feel kind of like a static shock on your hand.
Mhm.
And then a moment later, you see that your name appears on the scroll.
Okay. What have I just done?
So, that is how this works. And you see he places his index finger then back on the scroll, and then it returns to being a blank spot. This is an old relic. I thought it was just a rumor, but now that I have it, this could come in handy. All right, and he rolls it back up and keeps it in his pocket.
Can I do a spot check, see the description on that sword?
On the sword? Yeah.
Physical description.
Oh, so you don't even have to do a spot check. So you see it as a sword that is appears to be extremely light from the way he just immediately pulls it out. And seems to have a unique blade to it. Beyond that, it is a katana. Actually, I'm going to say, roll a... do you have knowledge on, like, ninja... I guess this would be ninja lore.
No, you have pretty much knowledge of it.
Alright, roll a knowledge check. You know that this is a Paragon blade.
Yeah, that is not the
Holy shit.
I didn't even look at the actual number. It was a plus.
Oh.
Fuck it. I'm gonna let you.
You know-
I'm just gonna give you that based on the modifier. You know, it's the
7
Paragon
7.
blade.
What is the period? Is that an actual book?
It is a weapon that is highly prized by Iajutsu and Kenjutsu adepts, and only a few of them were ever made.
Oh, that one. GG.
Iajutsu, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, jutsu. Quick draw.
So if you would like, I can step us into the next part as a kind of a good little dip moment as a final little thing.
I got a few minutes. Go ahead.
All right. So you are all driving, in Silas's car, blah, blah, blah. You left the area, everything's fine. You kind of rested up a little bit. And you're all driving. And ahead of you, you see that there's a man wearing a black robe, covering himself entirely.
God damn it.
Orochimaru/Godface.
Silas, you stop the car. And War steps out, and he goes, and I assume everyone steps out.
Yeah.
War
I
goes,
recommend we run this guy over. Instead of sitting in the car.
Too bad you can't drive my car.
Or he stops. He goes, "No, we should at least find out who he is."
I've watched horror movies, guys.
So you're all outside of the car, and Awari asks, "Who are you?" No response.
This is the part where we should get back in the car, guys.
Sense chakra.
Roll
Mind see if he's a sentient creature.
okay, so you are able to pull up some thoughts. Roll a sense motive check, or whatever check it is that you need to do. You do sense chakra, Kozukai. You sense a significant amount of chakra, but this is not a chakra signature that you, Jim or Kozukai, have ever come across.
Ever?
So
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Not even. Not. It's a god, obviously.
So you pick up surface thoughts, and it's kind of a calm voice, and it's just, so that's the fatal current. He's who we need.
I'm not gonna ruin that.
I'm gonna.
So-
can I activate my
Let's
eyes?
see.
Sure.
I'm gonna activate my eyes.
Anyone else want to do anything special?
She's gonna
I
stand
was
there.
gonna say.
I'm way too exhausted.
Well, you've had time to recover at this point. And so a couple of days have gone by, blah, blah, blah.
So I'm gonna just say, stay on your toes, Ori. It's like he's after you.
He just kind of nods his head. You gonna do anything, Lane?
I'm just gonna ready a whole bunch of shuriken.
Okay. So Kazukai, Jim, with your eyes, you see that this man has a lot of chakra. Specifically in his eyes, you sense a significant amount of where chakra is focused.
What's that called? Doinjutsu?
Dojutsu.
Dojutsu? I'm gonna go say he's a heavy dojutsu user. Be wary.
So the man grabs his hood and he pulls it off to reveal himself with black hair, very straight, long black hair, kind of a tan skin tone, as well as a Sharingan in his left eye, and a Rine Sharingan in his right.
What?
I'm gonna instantly
What?
activate my shuriken, or activate my Sharingan.
I'm
And
gonna. Oh no! Why? I'm activating Kigon. I'm gonna no Eyes of Divination now. Do it now.
what? Eyes of Divination?
Yeah,
Okay.
activate now. Now. Oh shit!
But before you can actually do that,
Fuck!
the man extends his arm, revealing that he's also wearing a hand with a leather glove. And
No.
at his hand, he points at your feet. And at that moment, you see that a large hole of black liquid has opened up beneath you. And that you're all sinking into it like quicksand. And we're going to try and do anything?
Roll a will save.
Yeah.
I'm
looks like-
assuming we can't resist this, so whatever. I'm just gonna just chill.
Yeah, you want to do something, Jim?
Teleport.
All right, you teleport. Where are you teleporting?
Behind
A
him.
few hundred feet behind him. So as you teleport,
Not right behind him. I'm teleporting like 15 feet behind him.
you
some shit
teleport
like that.
15 feet behind him, and as you do, you notice that that black liquid is still attached to you. And that black liquid is now expanding across your body, as it is with everyone who is inside the pit.
No roll will save.
No will save. The black liquid ends up covering... Oh, sorry, you going to do something?
No, good.
Okay. The black liquid ends up covering you entirely until you see nothing but a black void. Another moment passes and you feel the liquid beginning to reverse, releasing you. You're all back together. Kozakai, Jim, you're back with everyone. And you see a place that kind of seems familiar, but also kind of strange.
Why are we back here?
We got trapped again.
Looking around, you see a number of block-shaped buildings and empty streets, and in the distance you see a large cliffside. You recognize that cliff to be the Hokage rock side. You're back in the Leaf Village. But specifically in the Hokage rock, something's a little different. There are no monuments of the Hokage's heads. But instead, there's one head that lies on it. A woman who has 3 eyes, one of which on her forehead, and 2 horns on her head.
Oh, come on.
That's it.
What?
Seppuku. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm-
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I
be
do.
his second. Somebody be my second. I'm committing seppuku too. Like I'm doing it right now.
Owaria, looking at this
Okay.
face, looks horrified. He goes, no. How the hell? This can't be. Everyone, we need to find some place to hide right now. Owaria runs into a building. I assume you all follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staring at the statue.
Rip.
You gonna
I
stand there?
kneel and bow to the statue.
It's not a statue. It's a huge like Hokage rock face, but there's a different face on it.
Yeah, I'm staring at it.
Owari, seeing that you are not moving, immediately runs back and he grabs you.
Eyes
Silas?
stay locked on the head as he pulls me into the room.
And he pulls you in, and you recognize this place a little bit, Lane. As you see, he removes a tile that is from the place that you're currently standing. He goes, everyone, down here, down the staircase. Lane, you recognize this to be the staircase down to the Uchiha secret meeting place.
Yeah, I'm gonna like look at him with one of those like, what are you up to? Look.
And looking as you enter the place, you see that there are a number of people that are all on the ground down there, covered in blankets, and all of them seem to be unconscious.
Like asleep?
Yeah, unconscious, so. Yeah,
Your brother is just sleeping now.
that's the question. Owari starts kind of walking around and looking at someone, and looking at a couple of them. And you see he eventually pauses at one of them, bends down, pulls out the scroll that he just had, that he just grabbed from the mission, places his finger on the man and one on the blank spot in there, with a shock occurring. And you see the man kind of rustles a little bit, but doesn't react too much. And you see Owari just develops a look of shock.
Because it's him.
Yeah, this is a
What
man
about
who
Owari?
you can, as you walk up, you see that this man has long white hair. And
What's
as you
the
walk
name of
up,
the
you
scroll?
see the name that is on the scroll,
What's the name?
Jiraiya.
That's the...
Oh, GG. It happened, son.
It did.
Unless
Too
it's
bad
all
we're
a fake
not-
world, though. Yeah, it's all.
Yeah. We're in a different dimension. What the fuck?
And that's where
Why-
we're going to end
how-
things.
what- How did we get to a different fucking universe? What?
You know how you got there.
Yeah, I know how we got there. That's bullshit, though. All of this is bullshit. Parallel universe bullshit. Bullshit.
Alright, so I'm legit Sukuku, though. Like, for real.
Yeah, I'm
Do you have a
myself,
sword?
Too.
Like,
I'm not.
I do have a sword. I have two swords. I'm prepared for this moment.
I'm gonna be Mike's second. I'm being Mike's second right now. Somebody needs to cut my head off too, because I'm gonna do it right after I do it to Mike.
I'll coup de grace you.
So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time to find out exactly what's going on here.
Yeah, we know what's going on here. It's bad. I don't want to be here.
I'm lost.
Bye.